And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined with the Saint, the Sinner, and 9 lovely ladies. We got a full house, and then we got 2 others on the couch as well. I don't even know where they came from, but let's get into it, baby.
Let's go.
All the night is my world. City light, painted girl. In the day, I'm in mother. It's the night, and it's pattern. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and find out against any tomorrow. So I guess I'll just believe in.
I mean, listen, if you want to get off, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
Get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Get the f- out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the FreshandFit Podcast After Hours Edition. Quick announcement before we get into the show, because we got it going for you guys as well. Patreon.com/FreshFit. If you guys want to see me tell girls to put their shoes on outside real time, check us out on Patreon.com/FreshFit. We can get all the behind-the-scenes exclusive content to include crazy girls pulling blickies, us kicking out girls, and the Zoom calls. We give you guys a lot of game on Instagram, getting girls, being attractive in general. What else? We talk about real estate investing, cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship. Everything is there. Patreon.com/FreshFit. Check us out over there, man. We give y'all the game on everything as far as like becoming a better man. Also, check us out on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Every single platform you listen to podcasts, we are there. Just make sure you wear headphones and have a privacy screen protector when you're watching us, because people will fire you. The Karens will come after you if they see you watching us. All right, guys. Also, FreshandFitPodcastStore.com. Get the Ninja Watcher t-shirts. I feel like, for example, shirts.
Yeah, real quick.
You know,
Roderick,
all the merch. You know what I'm saying?
can you come here real quick?
Yo, Roderick, man. That's the motherfucking
Eric,
nigga, man.
Take that jacket off, brother. Yo, we came in the studio, a big supporter, man.
Yep.
Wearing the merch. This is what we mean, guys. Community
He
strong.
wears the merch more than you, nigga.
Yeah, he
I
does.
know, man.
Yo,
Shout out to him.
what you got to say, bro? What you got to say?
Hey, shout out to Fresh and Fit, man. It's definitely a humbling experience to be here. So yeah, for example, be the example.
For example.
Bam, I like that.
Hey.
Shout out to you,
I like
brother.
that.
And
Hey, man.
he's gonna be at the party as well.
He's gonna be at the
500K.
party, the 500K
Tomorrow.
party.
Turn up,
From
bro.
Dallas.
Yeah, all the way from Dallas,
Shout out to
Texas.
you,
So
bro.
shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming by and pulling up. Love to have you. And at least someone here is wearing the merch.
Hey, man.
Fresh, man. Giving PayPal all the money and not giving us the money. God damn it. All right. And also, guys, check us out. We got another YouTube channel. It's called Fresh and Fit Clips. Check us out over there. Fresh and Fit Clips. If you guys don't got 2 to 3 hours to watch the full podcast of me losing hair follicles slowly, go ahead and watch me lose hair follicles quickly on Fresh Fit Clips, where we get the best parts, me kicking out annoying girls, debates, all that other stuff. Funny stuff is over there on Fresh Fit Clips. Also, Fresh has a vlog channel.
Guys, for behind the scenes of fun stuff when we go outside the studio, we have fun. Check out the vlog channel. 100K on the way. Let's go.
Okay, and then we're also live streaming on Twitch, guys, twitch.tv/FreshFitPodcast. And also, Chris has a Twitch as well.
Oh,
Speaking of Twitch, merch gang, we in the house, man. Not the mugger for you guys, man. So I will do a post up with the ladies. Tune in. Let's get it.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, if you guys, you want to tell them about how you get your ass kicked on video games over there?
Hey, nigga, I am lit. You know, I am lit. You know, fine. You know what? Sub to my channel and let's see.
I second that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sticking up for Chris.
Yeah, sticking up for Chris. Y'all both trash, though. That's why. So,
Wow.
And then also, what else here? And then, yeah, ladies that want to come on the show, Chris, you want to give them a quick little?
Yes, DM me at Aaron C. Parkson. Make sure your page is not private, because if I don't see photos, how am I gonna have you on the show? So make sure your page is not private. And if you have a boyfriend or husband, don't bring him with you, because no men in the studio.
Spread the
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
They could wait downstairs, but yeah, no guys in the studio, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've had some crazy people recently, you know what I'm saying? Chicks with blickies and all that other stuff. So
Wow.
we've tightened up security. You know what I'm saying? We've tightened up security. So and then yeah, any video reactions, guys, DM Fresh at Freshman CEO. It's a verified account. I know there's a lot of impersonators of Fresh with Nigerian scams and everything else like that, but I promise you, Fresh is never gonna hit you up and say, "Hey, send me some money so I can show you the way." You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I can show you the way.
You do know the way.
Yeah,
know
and
the
then,
way.
Fresh and Fit on TT is our TikTok, guys. Can't wait to get kicked off on that one again. Fresh and Fit on TT. And then Fresh and Fit Podcast on Instagram, guys. Check us out over there. That's our main account. And yeah, let's introduce the ladies and then our esteemed guests after.
So ladies, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, your body count, and your current dating status.
Don't.
We'll start right here. I'm just kidding about the body part. I'm just kidding about the body part.
I'm not. I'm joking.
He's serious. He's serious.
Go ahead.
My name is Sierra. I'm a fresh, fit, and fabulous 36. Yes, it's the good danger zone. I am in business finance, also in real estate.
Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
A whole bunch of stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having me back.
And then your current dating status?
I'm not married, guys.
Oh, she belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
36?
All right, cool.
Can't
Fair
keep the boys
enough.
off me,
Someone
though.
claim her.
Can't keep the boys off me.
No, there you go. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Shit.
What about you?
My name's Tyra. What were the questions again?
Yeah, got you.
We got you.
Stupid.
Name, age, what you do for a living, and your current dating status.
Okay, my name is Tyra. I'm 23. I actually just graduated like a couple of days ago. You know,
Congrats. Where'd you graduate from?
FIU.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My finger slipped. Sorry. FIU?
Yes,
Okay,
FIU.
cool. What'd you major in?
Political science and international relations.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Another useless degree. Fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. Just fucking with you. All right, cool. Congratulations on the graduation.
Thank you.
All right. You got a job lined up?
I do.
Good. What are you going to do?
Right now, so I'm gonna study for the LSAT right now,
Okay.
and then I work for this rental car company, and I buy cars all day. So if you need to sell a car, we'll buy it from you.
Cool. All
And
right.
Then your dating status?
Oh, I'm single.
And then body count? Damn it. I thought I had her. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm 25. I'm a property manager, and I'm single but married legally. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I was like, wait, what?
That was strange.
Yeah, she's one of them.
What are those?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm Ellie. I'm 24, and I'm single. Oh, what I do for a living? I'm a freelance artist.
So, OnlyFans?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Okay. Fair enough.
How does that correlate?
It's on the way.
Oh, freelance artist, I don't know.
Chris, put the mic on you when you say this. That's you, bro. This is you, man. Girls looking at us wild, like, whoa, why'd you say that? It's not us, bro.
Oh my God.
All right.
Hi, she's so icy. What?
Wait, you didn't give your dating status.
Yeah, I said I'm single.
Cool.
Yeah.
He need to hear that twice. He trying to see what he's doing. Let me reconfirm it.
Gotta make sure everyone hears that.
She's so icy. You can find me at Booby Trap on the River. You could also go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube, my Twitch, and yeah, what's up?
Ho, ho, ho.
All day
Merry
through.
Christmas.
Fuck you. I just thought of what we just said.
Yeah.
Cool.
John, somebody in the chat was like 304. Merry Christmas.
All right, and we got we'll have Saint Sinners last. Okay.
What's up, guys? If you don't know me already, my name is Alexis.
I like how she gripping the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she turning me on. Go ahead.
Shit, it's a little early for this. But everybody on here usually knows me by Issa. I'm a medical assistant. I do Twitch on the side. Guys, follow me. #Chirp Gang, because I know my Chirp Gangers are up in the chat right now. So definitely flood the comments, like, subscribe.
Issa,
Y'all
stop.
know what it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Last time she was. No,
I know. I need to make
time?
sure
First
some
time.
merch of that. Honestly,
It was 2 shows ago. She was here. She was lit. Kept interrupting. And whatever. But anyway.
But I'm 24. I'm single, and I have a present for you guys. That I want you guys to open up.
Uh-oh.
It's for your 500K and Merry Christmas. I know you don't celebrate Christmas, but
Okay. We will.
Wait, we got podcast tomorrow.
She put the good
She wants you to do it right now. Hey, open
We
it
got
up.
podcast tomorrow for celebration.
Oh shit.
I guess we get.
fuck it, we're doing it now.
Okay.
Hey, it's right now.
All right. You open it, bro.
No, you
Open it first.
No, you open.
I'm gonna do
This
this.
looks kind
No,
of
you
Half and
sus.
half, right?
No.
They wasn't expecting
Two men
this.
helping each other.
I don't know what this is.
We need some music.
I'm nervous.
Is this a yoga mat?
No,
Just
open it.
Open it.
Pull it out.
What
Wait,
is
don't
it?
even pull it
Pull
out.
it out. Hey, pull it out. Hey, pull it out. Oh, what it is?
This is
A mat.
Shower mat, door mat.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Yo, this is hard.
What is it?
It says,
I low key.
"Bitch, don't wear shoes in my house."
I Honestly, I wish it said bimbos, but
Oh, okay. Issa, thank you for that one, bro.
Yo, she does it so well.
I was honestly thinking like I was hopefully like if anybody
This
gets
is going to
kicked
Myron's
out.
house.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
definitely-
for sure.
No,
So I was hopefully no
Myron
one
didn't
steals
even
it on
wanna
our way
open
out.
it.
We have a
Unless you
very
put it
strict no shoe policy here, and it's not
Yeah.
like personal or nothing. It's just because we try to keep the rut. Because for y'all that podcast, you guys know that sound is everything.
Yeah.
And we got sound panels all over the place, and then also I got like a really nice rug on the floor.
Yeah.
That for the purposes of making sure the sound is good. So we try not to have shoes in the place. So thank you so much. Issa.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
guys and girls. So
Yeah,
Hey,
guys and girls,
congratulations
everybody.
on 500K.
Thank you
guys
so
did
much.
it.
I appreciate it. We still hate you though. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Issa, stop.
Yeah, Issa, still stop.
Yeah.
Stop, Issa.
Stop giving us great gifts. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is BB and I'm 21. And for a living, I'm a waitress.
And your current dating status?
It's complicated.
She needed in her life.
Little razzle
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, he could be mad at you, girl.
Who's gonna be mad at me? I'm talking into the mic. Am I not close enough?
No, you're guy.
Oh,
You
I'm
ain't
not.
claiming him.
Right.
Okay.
Damn.
Moving forward.
Moving forward.
Sips tea.
Right.
Yeah, so my name is Kiana and I'm a hairstylist. So if you need your edges laid and slayed,
Okay.
hit me up at _. And yeah, I'm 23. Did I say that already? Well, I'm 23 and I'm single and ready to mingle.
All right,
Let's
girl.
Hey guys, I'm Nia. I'm 22 and I work for a Black-owned fitness company that's local in Orlando, and I'm single.
All right.
All right.
girl.
Hit the
Welcome.
DMs.
Oh, hit the DMs. She ain't playing. What's your Instagram?
Live by Nia, so LIVEBYNYA, and don't come with no crazy shit either.
Oh, they about to be flooded. Ellie knows already. You about to be flooded with this comments.
No penis pictures,
But
please.
all right, we can do the superchats first, and then actually no. Hold on, before you forget, fucking in the building. We got Marquette in the building, in the center. Bro, we know who you are.
Yeah.
But they might not know who you are. Who are you, brother?
Well, it's the big homie. You dig? The one and only. None before, none to come. Fax Kellerman, Stephen A. Pimp, MarquettDavon Burton. The Saints and the Sinner, giving you lessons from a pimp. Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Yeah.
Yo, loving the jacket, bro. That shit's hard.
Yo, sorry.
I knew you one of those, pimp.
I got you, bro. These gonna be hot off the presses within 1 month.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
good.
All right, super chats real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got
One
up
second.
first.
Right here. 1 second. There you go.
Cool. Black Wolf Inc. $10 says 7 days really can make haters scream in delight until they have the egg on their face. Congrats on shutting down the haters. We on the road to a milli, and 2 of the ladies, their milk jugs is over 9,000. Milk jugs. He means titties.
Which 2 though?
I think he means Ellie and
Might be more than 2.
I ain't got no motherfucking.
I think her probably too.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
We're going around with the assessment.
All right.
We're going to not you. He said.
I don't know. I'm assuming for the chat. I could be wrong. We got Black Wolfing again. Says $10. The main reason 45 won in 2016 is because the media gave him $4 billion in free advertising. Who's 45? 45? To everyone in the chat, if you see anti-FNF videos, say thanks for the free promo. Use your enemies to win. There you go. We got Prime M. $10 says, Myron, if the Earth is a ball spinning in space,
It's flat.
I want you to buy a drone and let it stand still in the air outside the balcony. By your logic, it should drift west of the studio in a couple hours. Is the Earth
It's
flat?
because he's saying the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Bob.
Little Bob. Gotta clap back a little bit at Fresh since he said I scare him by being too positive. In his vlogs, he says lit a lot. Every one of his upcoming events is gonna be lit. I think it's time for a different adjective, bro. Oh shit.
Listen, man, it's not being bad, being positive. I'm just saying, bro, like you never negative. Oh, 45 is Trump.
Oh, okay. 45 is Trump. Okay. And yeah, bro, he does have a limited vocabulary. We roast him on it every single day.
Listen,
Don't worry.
man.
He says lit every second. I'm
That
like,
being
what the hell?
said,
yeah, that being said,
being
for
said.
example, and then lit. If you guys got rid of those 3 words, Fresh should be in trouble. I won't be able to communicate.
I'll be mute. Literally.
So, Deny, aka Putty, happy Friday, one and all. Tonight's going to be a great show. Shout out to the lovely mods in the chat. Love from the UK. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. and she's all the, guys, we got the whole world watching, man. Great Britain in the house as well. So Icy, channeling her Eartha Kitt vibes tonight. Can we get a Santa baby hurry down the chimney tonight? Fill my stocking with the blicky bow, and that's from Mr. Williams. Okay. Jabrizi Magic, shout out to you. $50. Marquette, I'm trying to get that coat. This gotta be the best dressed guest y'all ever had. Hey man, you're dripping right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Jabrizi.
JD Lockhart, stupid question. First time on live tonight. Where's the like button? Some of us might not know how to. Yeah, the button is right below the video, and then there's a big red subscribe button. Click that as well, guys. Help us hit 514,000 subscribers because we're supposed to be deleted allegedly.
Yeah.
Right, Eric?
Also, we I think we need 100 more subs for the Clips channel to hit 140K. So guys, go to our Clips channel right now. Fresh Fit Clips. Sub to the channel. We need 100 more of you guys in there to hit 140K on the Clips channel.
And then we got $10 from Rod Eric. Shout out to him. He's in the studio as well. Shout out to you.
Hey.
Humble vibes and mad love. Sheesh. Thank you so much, bro, for the love.
Sheesh.
AL. Girl next to Myra looks too conceited to give good dome.
What the fuck?
Do not believe that.
Okay. What's your response to that?
No comment.
She did that, Becky. Quit playing.
I'm not about to tell my tricks.
I got faith.
Oh shit.
She probably puts ice cubes in her mouth like every other girl. But anyway, continuing on.
Wait, what?
Peace to the Saints. Glad to see the big homie bless Miami and the FNF crew once again. We got you, bro. And then we got $5 from Fresh's right arm. I'm getting PTSD. I think the girl tonight will be all over me.
I don't know why
Fresh's right arm.
I don't know why they touched me, bro.
Yo, y'all are hilarious, bro, with these names.
Y'all are funny.
Moster, Chris probably pushed all the buttons and messed up the calls earlier. Would you guys invest in real estate with your girlfriend? You can hardly get a property in Dallas for under 700K. Crazy competitive market. No. Do not invest in real estate with your girl whatsoever.
Nope.
Hell no. Don't do that. Will someone disagree?
No. I'm laughing at the farts in the jar.
Oh, yeah. There's a girl that made 50K from doing farts in a jar. Yeah. Send him a recap. So, lady next to Myron, do you keep your farts in an airtight jar? Asking for a friend.
He wants to bite him.
That nigga weirdo.
So he's saying like if you fart in a jar, he'll bite from you.
It's air, so just sell it for like 1,000. You good?
What type of fetish is
It's a hustle, girl.
Niggas got feet fetishes. So
How does the fart go in the jar?
there's everything.
Wait, hold on.
Hold
on. He's saying a band just a fart in a jar. You wouldn't do that?
Oh, anything for the money. Fuck it.
There you go.
Oh,
no.
all right.
Whoa, don't say
Okay. All right.
What's your Instagram?
Loose words. You know they sell like fart spray, right? So like, how would you know it came out of her ass?
How you know it came out of someone's
I mean, those
actual
All right. Scotty Brown, $5. She's so icy wearing the same outfit. Looks like she slapped some 304s before. Can't lie. She got to be from NYC.
I stay slapping bitches for sure.
She stabs people too, guys, in case y'all don't know.
Yeah.
She stabs as well. Nick Penn, $10.
One time.
Lessons from a PM. Salute. Thank you. Peace to the Saints. Been waiting on this one. Shout out to the big homie Spread the Ism. And that's from Zenariah Sidner. Thank you so much. And then we got $5 Salsa Dude. Shout out to the Issa mommy. Cool. And then I might be she's so icy's biggest simp. I mean fan. I love her big personality and find her quite entertaining and funny, not to mention pretty. She's free to come down my chimney. I'll have some milk and cookies for her.
You're free to send some money into my cash
You're
app.
supposed to go down her chimney.
Facts.
He got some
Facts, little
problems.
ba. What you doing, bro?
She's so icy's Instagram is below, guys. So go ahead and check
Cash
her out
app
and
me as
support her.
well, since you're talking like that.
Go ahead, drop your cash app.
Cash out ICYY.
There you go. And then we got this is from Myron's hair, and hopefully we have a good show. 7 days went and flew. That's from Mr. Dr. Amazing Facts. Digital Mentality, last one here, 20 hours. Had to drop my first super chat for the FNF and Saint and the Sinner collab. This episode will be legendary.
Facts.
Absolutely, bro. And we got some lovely ladies on the couch as well. Y'all want to say what's up?
Caught him slipping.
Yeah, we caught y'all slipping.
No headphones on. You know what? Next.
Oh, we got two twins on as well. So I guess.
Wait,
Did you guys decide to wear the same thing and show up looking the same? Was this coordinated effort?
No, it
Oops.
wasn't actually, but it looks pretty good.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Charisma. Love it.
Hi.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Alexa, nice to meet you guys.
Okay, cool. And what about you? Oh, 18. Well, 18. Was that? Go ahead.
I hope you guys have
We have an amazing
Yeah.
show. Okay, cool.
There you go.
All right, they didn't hear it, but it's fine.
yeah,
It's
I
all
mean-
good. It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll do
What
it
was that?
live.
Budget Nina Sky? All right.
All right.
Cool.
So
All right.
we got the first question on the panel. Oh wait, need some more here?
Yo, sir, we do.
No, go on. First question.
All right, first question on the panel. Ladies, when you're out and about, right? Let's say you meet somebody and you change the phone numbers or Instagrams, and you're going on a date with them, right? But for some reason you say, you know what? I don't feel like going out with this guy. I got better dates lined up, or I just don't like them that much. How do you let them down in I guess your own way to say, you know what, I don't want to go on a date anymore?
I got it.
What would you say to like say, you know what, I can't make it, or things came up? How do you handle that? I want to say letdown for guys. And we'll start right here.
COVID is real. I'm sick.
Damn. See, some nigga straight up, I got COVID.
Oh, she pulled the COVID card.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they say, I want to
Not
see
the
the
same.
I want to see your positive test?
Ooh.
Then you just doing too much.
Yeah, that's
like, you're desperate. Then I'm sorry.
Okay.
How about I said I have COVID too.
Who?
This ain't
The
no
guy.
COVID party.
2 COVIDs make a right.
That's not how that works.
Hold on. Okay. So obviously, right, you're attractive. Guys approach you all the time. Like, you tell every guy that, or you just, like mix it up?
No, in reality, I'll just be like, I'm sorry, I have something going on or something came up. Like, I'll be nice about it. But for the most part, like, if I gotta lie, I'm lying. I don't want to go.
And do you ever reschedule if you like them, or you just say, nah?
Oh no, that's the best way. Like, you gotta reschedule, and then when the nigga asks you again, you just push it off, keep pushing it off until you get the point.
Okay. Keeping it real. What about you?
Wait. By keeping it real, you mean keeping it fake, right? Yeah.
It's
Carry
hard to
on.
get
though.
away from these.
Wait, you want to break that down a little bit more?
Well, I mean, she's dealing with lower class guys because a real man, if you tell him nah, it's a no go, he'd be like, all right, I got other things to do. So if you're dealing with like a low budget cat, you kind of got to curb him gently so you don't act a fool. I could dig that. Yeah. But you know, when you say keeping it real, that ain't real. But yeah, we talk. So go ahead, love.
Yeah. I think I just keep it honest. Like, I'm not feeling you like that. Sorry. And then keep it pushing.
You tell them that?
Yeah, because why not? I mean, that might turn on a guy though, because usually when you say no,
they want to push harder.
They want to push harder. But if you just be straight up and be like, look, I'm not feeling you like that no more, like, just dead it. And then if they keep on like hitting you up, then you just block them. That's easy.
Okay.
I normally don't interact with people like I have no interest in, because once I lose interest, it's just like, I'm not gonna text you, I'm not gonna answer your calls, I'm just gonna decline everything, and then eventually you're just gonna leave me alone because you're gonna feel like you're chasing me, supposedly.
What if he calls you every week? Like, yo, shorty, where them buns at? I want to see your ass.
What?
All 4 feet.
Decline.
Okay.
Have you ever became disinterested in a guy because he couldn't lay the pipe down?
No, because that kind of happened to me, but at the same time, when you're open to learning, better sex routines, and that, you may not be fulfilling this person, sexually, so you just have to learn what their body likes. That's why you could sometimes take someone with bad dick, because it ain't shit to teach somebody how to have sex. You have to learn how to have sex to have good sex. You got to learn how to eat pussy good. So you feel me?
Asked you all that, goddamn.
She out here teaching niggas. She teaching niggas.
I had to explain why.
This how you gonna fuck me.
All right.
I personally would just probably make something up. Say I fell asleep. I don't know. If I ain't feeling it, I ain't gonna go. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, if I don't go, it's probably because I got high. I'm like, damn, I got tired. Ain't going. Sorry. So that's probably just lie. That's me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I be curbing these hoes left and right. But the thing is, when you curb a female because y'all not used to it, it's like y'all don't know how to give up. Y'all still be in them DM requests going after it. That's my problem.
Who do that?
Men. Same thing though.
Persistence is where we lie.
Men are consistent. I got people in my shit from like 2016. I'm like, what the fuck?
That happens. Especially when they run into you in person. They be like, I've been DMing you. And then you see the DMs is like, ding, ding,
trying to
ding. I'm
FaceTime
like,
you and shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, voice call on Instagram.
I swear to God.
All right. Icy?
She's like, what day is it? Where?
No, it's not even that. No, because I was just trying to collect my answer together. I mean, if I'm really fucking with a nigga, I mean, if I'm busy, I got something came up, I'm gonna go ahead and let him know, like, yo, like I can't. And then why he's laughing at me? What's funny?
Did you just say if I'm really fucking with a nigga? You like you a thug nigga, huh?
Nah, I
'Cause
don't.
You just start.
I like
cursing
white
straight.
men.
What?
Nah, I do. I switch it up. So don't get my character switched up on you, okay?
Yeah.
So hey, listen. Hi.
She just started saying if I'm really fucking with a nigga, and then said she like white men.
I do.
So nothing about you makes sense right now.
Oh my god, because I'm a Gemini, so let's just keep it that way. Listen. So
That's the excuse.
What y'all put in her drink?
Oh, I'm not drinking, babe.
She ain't drinking none.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to drink no more.
She's Mawar now.
Yeah, I'm on timeout. Anywho, so I just don't deal with it if I don't, want to deal with you.
Okay.
So hey, yeah.
So no black guy?
I like both, okay, but like
Like
my
everything.
preference right now is like white, okay.
Okay. Is that a recent thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Is that
Because
a financial
City Boys
thing?
be up.
No, fuck yeah.
Is that financial?
Next girl question. We getting on topic.
Okay, so it's really hard to get me to agree to go on a date because most of the time you guys have me with the look and then you guys open your mouth and say something stupid. So getting me to go
Give
on a
us an
date
example.
is very hard. So there was this guy and I was feeling him. He was super cute. And I don't mean like say something stupid like outright just like misogynistic or rude. It's just little things that let you know that a man is low intellect. That is like the fuck? Yeah.
Like what?
Like next.
No, I could give you
Yeah, just one example.
I'm like, I could go on for years.
Just one example.
The last time.
Just one.
No. The last time I was talking to a guy.
Just one.
We hooked up and he was like, oh, how was it? I'm like, all right, it was straight, it was average, whatever. And he was like, oh, so how am I in size? Average. He comes back a week later to talk about some. So rolling back to size, we already discussed this. There's nothing else to discuss. So I'm done. You're done. You're done. You're capped. Like you sound really dumb right now. Like what is there?
But he smashed though, so low key he already got what he came for.
I also got what I came for.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Pulled
Where's
up
that
with
nut?
salami.
She got her nut too.
So moving along.
So what did he say? What do guys say that's misogynistic? I'm just curious.
Like stupid shit like, you should be making me a sandwich. Like what?
I mean,
like
Someone
stupid
earlier
shit,
said some shit like that to
like
me,
when
my
I'm like, oh
Snapchat.
yeah, I'm in college. Oh well, why would you be in college when you could just be my wife and sit around and make me a sandwich? Like why would you even say that? Like if you believe that,
Because niggas
that's
don't care
straight.
about your
If
degree.
you believe that, that's fine.
That's true.
But keep your mouth closed. Like don't look stupid in public.
Niggas is dumb.
Be stupid in here. Don't be stupid out here.
if you
Like-
made him a sandwich, he would.
So
he'll be
question.
close.
Would it be considered fucked up if you said, hey, I want a guy that plans dates and takes leadership and, is decisive?
I enjoy men like that.
No.
Okay. So, I don't think any guy's going to run around and say, hey, that's misandristic for you to say you want me to plan dates and be a leader and all the other stuff. I think a guy telling you, hey, make a sandwich or whatever, that's not necessarily misogynistic. He's saying,
These are
hey,
not-
adhere to traditional roles.
So these are not dudes who are like, make me a sandwich. Aren't guys who I've sat down and had conversations with. Like this is off rip. You tell them, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, what are you studying? Oh, I'm studying forensics. Like this is the first time I'm talking to you. Why would you say that?
It's socially acceptable for women to say, hey, I want a guy that's going to plan dates and be assertive and dominant, whatever, and no one bats an eye. But if a man says, I want a woman that's going to make me a sandwich, it's considered misogynistic.
Yeah, but in the club, am I gonna really am I gonna say you should be a man who, adheres to gender roles and provides? If we're having a conversation in the club, if you come up to me and you say, hey, where are you from? What do you do for a living? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what are you studying? Why?
Who says that in the club? I don't care what you do for a living in the club. And you're gonna be lying anyway.
What you doing tonight, shorty?
But here's the thing. Do you know what the word misogynistic means? It means hatred for women. He asked you to make a sandwich. That means he hates women. That's a bit of an exaggeration, no?
This is not the best example.
Right. I feel it.
I will admit, this is not the best example.
I appreciate you being honest. Yeah, that's really respectable when you can step back and say, I wasn't quite accurate. So shout out to you. I like that.
Yeah, because one thing I've noticed from being on this podcast is women just throw the word around misogynistic anytime a guy says anything that is
Misogyny.
to any degree sexist. And my thing is reality is sexist. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, women get into clubs for free. Women enjoy certain privileges that men never will. And that's fine. We ain't out here to cry, but I always laugh when women get mad when guys say things or imply things that put women in a feminine role and goes back to traditional roles, the very roles that they benefit from that they want guys to adhere to. Hey, I want a guy to be decisive. I want a guy to make money. I want a guy to be the dominant. I want a guy to plan a date. You know, women run around all the time and complain. Plan dates. Make plans. Stop like asking me for Netflix and chill. No one bats an eye. But if a guy says, I want a woman that makes a sandwich, oh my God.
How dare you?
Hey, you're a misogynist. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you though. Like,
but it's just
she got a point because if you say it like that up front, it's gonna mess you up. So just like be smooth with it. You gotta do it a certain way where it's not gonna be like in her face because that's dumb to say.
But stupidity is not misogyny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think women throw that term out all the time, misogynistic and misogyny. And it's like misogyny is the hatred of women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not hatred of women. That's potentially stupid, but not misogyny.
You know what's trippy though? What women will do is they'll ask a guy to be something he can't be, whereas a guy will ask a woman to do something that's within her control. For example, if I say, hey shorty, go ahead and whip me up some like chicken tagine, you could do that if you wanted, right? Whereas a woman will turn around to a guy and say, I need you to be 6 feet or taller when he's 5'10" or 5'7".
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's 100%.
Right. So mostly we're asking for things that you can get done, whereas women will put requirements on males that are not even possible or realistic. Shorty will say, I need a guy who's taller than me when I'm wearing high heels. I'm like, well, bitch, you 5'10". You didn't put on high heels, you 6'3". You damn near about to be in the NBA. You know what I mean? So like that's really, if we want to use terms like misogyny or misandry, that's misandry because you actually hate what he is, which is a little man. You did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
but my whole thing is I'm not saying that I have a problem making a guy a sandwich, but it's like you're some random bum I met in the club and I didn't like you to begin with.
Yeah.
You telling me that you want me to do things is disgusting to me because me talking to you is already more than enough, more than I should be doing.
I need hot food for the record.
I don't eat sandwiches.
You did? Yeah, who eats sandwiches?
Whole meal.
All right. What about you?
So like, what was the question
Oh,
again?
yeah.
So basically, the question is, how do you curve guys if you don't want to go on a date? They already got your phone number, your Instagram. How do you curve them or let them down slow?
I mean, I reschedule at least 3 times. By the 3rd time, if I don't like really want to hang out with you, I'll just let you know, like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I thought I would by now, but yeah, no.
Ooh, you reschedule 3 times?
Yeah, like I feel like the 3rd time is like that's it. That's the cutoff.
He's an idiot for letting it happen 3 times. Goddamn.
Shout out to coming of Jesus. 3 days. Goddamn. All right.
For me, I don't know, because I don't really talk, like, I really don't talk to people, but if I do, I have had situations where I had a great conversation and I was like, okay, let's see, I'll give him my number, whatever. And then I'll be like thinking about it. I'm like, I really actually don't like him. So then by then I'm like, either if we haven't planned anything, I'll just stop texting because like it's just easy. We'll just stop texting. If we did plan something, then for the most part, I do try to say like, no, I don't really think it's gonna work, or I will just let them keep texting me. I mean, eventually, I won't lie. Like y'all be talking to yourselves. Y'all don't get bored. Like damn.
Talking to the wall.
I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Precious face.
But the guys out there that be having full conversations with themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Stop it. Get some help.
For reals.
For me, the amount of men that actually do like approach me on a daily, like in the grocery store, at the the gas station or the mall, I have to use an auto discernment to I guess at first sight to see if I'm really going to give you my contact information. So if you end up having my number, that means I somewhere down the line would go on a date with you. So I won't like blow you off or just make up something. So
you don't frivolously give out your numbers, what you're saying?
No, at my big age, it's either we're gonna do it or we're not. I mean, as far as like hooking up or connecting.
We getting married or we not getting married.
Yeah. So I wouldn't play you out like that. We're gonna eventually go out.
I think at your age, you're done with the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am done with the game. I should say the proverbial game. I am done with the game. Like I'm just keeping it real with myself. Yeah.
What are your goals?
I respect that. Okay.
All right. Yeah. No, I don't think they're involved. No, they ain't involved.
No.
No, unless they want to. Unless y'all want to chime in.
How do you curve guys? Because basically, you know, let's say you're going out with somebody or you meet them for the first time, they want to take you out. How do you let them know? Say, you know what, I don't want to go on this date, or how do you kind of like curve them? I want to say.
I think I agree. What's your name? I'm sorry. Yours?
Sierra.
Sierra. I think I agree with Sierra. Like, depending on where I meet, well, I don't like go to certain places or I don't do certain things. So like I won't be around certain kind of people. And I like if I'm meeting someone, I'm gonna engage with them in a certain way or I'm gonna want to go out with them a second time. Yeah. And if I didn't, I just won't give you my contact information and I won't care to not give it to. I'll let you know, like it's not gonna, I'm not the girl for you, you know?
Yeah, like, I'm good. That's
I'm
okay.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
Keeping it
Cool.
cute. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Super
So, let's hit the second question.
I mean, a video to react to.
Yeah, and then we already got 5,000 y'all in here, man. So, Chris, what do we want to do here?
20 and up.
20 and up. Okay, cool. I will read. Don't worry, I will read the chats that came in though that were under 20.
Yep.
Let's do the second question though.
All right, cool.
It's actually a video.
Oh, you're gonna play the video right after?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right, then let me read these.
Well, actually, say you want to break down anything?
I do want to just like point out
Please.
to the gentlemen who are watching, like notice that 90% of the time you're being lied to. Like there's no sense of integrity, responsibility, honesty. Is like, look, 90% of the time they about to lie to you. And then you also got to understand, getting the numbers just like step one in a whole process of steps. And that's why I tell cats don't mess with that online dating, because they met, you talking about guys you met in person, you still might not even go out on the date, right? So there's like so many goddamn hurdles you got to go through, and they're going to be lying to you the whole damn time. That's what kills me, is like, God damn, can we just keep it real out here? No, we can't. Carrying on.
Accountability, what?
Yeah,
no, we can't.
It's guys just got to understand that, you know, women are going to try to let you down softly.
Yeah, they about
a lot
to
of
lie
the
to
times.
you.
So they're going to lie to you to preserve the feelings. And here's the other thing too. In New York City this summer, some guy shot at some chicks for denying him in the Bronx.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
They curved him and he started shooting at him. So.
Yeah, the BX, man.
Yeah,
That's serious, man.
He's like, what'd you say, bitch? You don't want to go on a drink date? Oh, okay, I know what time it is. I got you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
She died?
No, but I think one of them got hit. But he shot at them.
I mean,
okay, let's
bullets
see.
hurt though.
All right, we got $10. Message Mac just became a patron.
Merch gang.
Merch gang. Hey, that's what's up. Kid Victorious, $5. Just want to say shout out to the big homie and FNF, a big supporter of both, and glad to see this happening. Stay blessed, fresh and pimpin', you dig? Got you. $5 from El Capo. All the ladies look like cappers, but it's okay. I'm going to sleep. All right. The world shall know pain. All right. $10.
Naruto.
I make 50K. I want to move to a major city, but the rent would be roughly 50% of my income. Should I just do it and thug it out? Obviously, I'm trying to make more money too. Currently at my mama's house. No, my friend, save more money. You have an earning problem. You need to earn more money. I would not move to a big city. What's your take on that, Marquette?
It depends on the industry. Like, for example, I made my fortune in technology. You really don't want to be outside of Silicon Valley if you're working on technology. It's just not a reasonable thing. You don't want to be outside of Los Angeles if you're in entertainment. You don't want to be outside of Manhattan if you're in high fashion. So you really need to go where the getting is good for your industry. But if you're really a hustler and you know you can get it done, move there, take the risk, get it done. But here's the thing. I'm looking at your super chat and you're writing in broken English. Now, I tell all folks, you might speak in slang, but when you present yourself in writing, always do that in a professional way. Like, let's play hard. Let's be serious out here.
Yep. And yeah, bro, if your industry isn't dependent upon, it doesn't look like it because he just wants to leave to go. He wants to just be in a major city.
He needs to stay where he at and do some thinking.
That's what I would
that
do.
question's not even precise, right?
Yeah.
I always tell people, when you ask me for advice, ask for advice for yourself, not in general. You should have said, hey, I'm trying to be a real estate broker, or I'm trying to do fill in the blank. Then we can really talk to you. He ain't serious yet. He playing games. He playing Connect 4 and checkers.
Yeah, the world. Hit us up and let us know a little bit more with more detail. But what it sounds like to me here, bro, is you need to stay home because he just wants to get that experience, but you need to save more money, my friend.
Come up with a full plan, so when you go into that situation, you're already prepared for it.
Because you don't want to move out your parents' house and then realize, damn, I can't make it out here, and then go back. That sucks.
Yeah. Book a consultation.
Stay over there.
Marcus Jarrett. Ellie, there's this new roller coaster in town. It's called the Bologna Pony Express. Let me take you for a ride, baby. That's this BBC in case you didn't know.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Anybody, Ellie, got a response for that?
Politely decline.
All right. She said anything for the money. Take that trip to Dubai for the check, then they be reckless to them females. That's $5 from Jorge Villafranca. You guys want to say back to that?
Not for
No
$5,
comment.
girl. No comment.
Okay, no comment.
Book of
We got
Fire.
Bill Cosby in the house. Shout out to Tall Reindeer in Coat, speaking straight facts. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bill Cosby.
Out here.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
And then we got $2 from Jared Lopez. Thank you so much. And then we got $10 from God
Uchiha.
I don't know. Mr. Organic came through fresh as shiz.
What?
Oh, okay. He's saying competing for that, freshest title.
Oh.
But the difference is one thing. Mr. Organic wasn't dripping from head to toe in his own stuff. You dig? Big difference.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Period.
Let it be known.
All right.
Okay. And then we got $10 from Mike Oxlong. Since you flat earthers smart, explain the root seasons. Why does it snow during certain times of the year in parts of the world versus snowing everywhere? On FE, wouldn't it snow everywhere at the same time? Oh, God. Here we go.
Chris, what you gonna say?
Nigga. Look at the map, nigga, all right? I'll tell you right now.
What?
Hey, look, it's too long for this shit, so don't worry. Next podcast.
What the?
Next
Chris
podcast.
is clearly off the.
Yeah.
Well, Christina, what'd you give him?
Nigga.
You gave him the same? She gave him the tequila.
No,
All
it's
right, $5. IMZ, Sheba. Okay. $5 from King Life. I hate bitches because I love sandwiches. This shorty hilarious. $5 from Bravo. This Saint dude is gonna trigger every girl tonight. To the girl next to Myron. You trying to get flued out? London, UK, 5 a.m. gang.
He's trying to make it happen.
I gotta renew
5
the
o'clock in the morning.
She said she
Oh, she tripping.
Lick my
She ain't on the good foot. She need a pee. See, that's what I don't like to see.
Okay.
Yeah, that should have been already ready to go. You said anything for the money. I'm gonna need you to have that ready.
Oh.
Yeah, she need
I gotta
management.
come right next time. Right.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Cap. She doesn't have her passport ready. She just don't want to go to UK. Cooking and making a sandwich goes a long way with a man. Don't toss it aside as misogynistic or demeaning. Quickest way to our hearts is through our stomachs. Oh, shit.
Correct. No, you're right.
Okay. Cinema recap. I know my farts. I'm a professional fart-matician with 20 years experience. I know the difference between the spray and natural.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that.
See, the
Hey,
thing
some of
is,
your
with
farts, mama.
with farts, that's not even like
That's
you're not
okay.
even supposed to really fart. That depends on your diet. So if you're farting a lot, your diet is terrible. Just to let you know.
That was deep. She just blew my whole mind.
That's
Isaiah
real.
Jackson, get it?
It's
Blue.
real.
Vegans fart a lot.
So I don't even want to know what you eating, buddy.
That was deep.
Late to the party, but peace to the saints. Thank you, Professor Paradox. $20. Didn't think I could like any guest more than Andrew Tate, but Marquette managed to surpass him in first 30 minutes of the day show. Among the highest IQ guests ever, up there with Rolo. Hope he can be on the next Avengers panel. Yes, I mean, guys, we fuck with the Saint Center for a while for a reason, man. Very smart guy, multi-millionaire, tech industry. He's not a YouTuber, guys. He was an entrepreneur before. Really has articles on Forbes, and we respect him.
That's the big homie, man.
That's the big homie, guys.
Appreciate it.
D4 Howard, $10. What's up, brother? Saint tight jacket. Where can I get one of that's Spotty and Elvira next to Miss Santa Claus, next to get out of her masculine energy and rocks? Not that serious, girls. Time is ticking.
What?
That was the best run-on sentence I ever read, though. Chris, $10. Ladies, when men have a lot of scars on their body, do you ladies find it sexy or unattractive? We'll start real quick. Yes or no?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care about stuff like that.
Yes or no?
Where is it?
Look at her face.
All over. It's all over.
All over?
Maybe not the face. Let's
She's
just say the
out.
body.
Yeah, she's out.
No, that's a no. All right.
Scary.
Scary.
I don't care.
All right.
Go ahead. She like it.
She did the scars.
She did the scars.
She gave him the
It was
scars.
her.
She's
She
a
did the
pretty
scars on the nigga.
All right.
Battle
Baby, you know
scars
you
have
mine.
stories.
What was that?
Battle scars have stories.
Okay.
And then what about you?
She got a point. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm kind of weird. Like, even like I had a friend, she had got shot and she had the wound. And I used to like rub on her wound.
Wait, she got shot or he?
She
No,
got
she.
shot. Like my friend, she got shot.
You used to rub on the wound?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I used to go like
What the-
I used to like I'll try to like
Bro, whose girl is this?
No, but he's saying guys though.
Don't do that.
Guys. I mean, no.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah,
guys, but I mean, if you
no,
like
I'm
rubbing-
saying like, you know, I was comfortable with my friend, so I have no problem with it even with a guy.
All right.
Her boyfriend,
where
a
you
double,
from?
her boyfriend, a double amputee. Be rubbing his knobs, yo. He ain't got no leg.
Are you from New York? Or are you from here?
I'm from here.
No, okay.
A blocker? No Miami?
No.
Why she?
Chris, nigga.
She looked at this man like, nigga, what?
You, bro.
All right,
Put the camera on.
what area in Miami you from? Opelika, North Miami, Broward? What area you from?
Okay.
Can you quit making faces and
Why
answer
do
the
you have
question?
to say all those areas? Yo. from Miami. Though.
I mean, you came in the studio sucking on a red lollipop.
I didn't come in here sucking on no red lollipop.
Yes. All right. We all saw her. So where you from?
I'm from Miami Gardens.
Same area. Yeah.
No. North Miami and Miami Gardens are two different areas. Two different vibes.
babe.
For those of you that don't
Still the
know,
hood.
Miami Gardens
Two
is actually
different vibes.
Carroll City.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Carroll City, 3 or 5.
They changed the
Renamed.
name
Yeah.
because Rick Ross fucked up
Ross.
he made the image look bad. You know what I'm saying?
beef.
So they called it Miami. They went from Carroll City Killers to Miami Gardens. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds better.
It sounds better, but there ain't nothing gardeny about Miami
Hell
Gardens,
no.
bro.
What about you?
I don't care.
Okay.
At all.
I can overlook it.
If the money right. All right, cool. All right, and then last thing here, last 4 here, guys, and then we're gonna go 20 and up. Okay, 700 horses, $10. New merch, t-shirt design. I hate women because I love sandwiches. Fair enough.
All right.
$20. Zayden, question for the Saint. What's the hardest challenge you overcame when dealing with women, and what's the best advice you can give me? I'm 19. Appreciate the knowledge you give. Much love to Fresh and Fit. Also, that's a good question. Actually, you know what? Let me read these real quick, and then we'll answer that one, and then we'll get into the video. Shout out to the tall reindeer in the tall reindeer in the coat. Speaking straight facts. That's from Pill Cosby. I read that one. Sorry. Alejandro Lopez, Piece of the Saints. Shout out to you. And then $50 from Paul Dayton, all the way from New Zealand. Thanks, guys. You help. We got you. And then, so that question right here. What's the best advice you can give me? I'm 19. I appreciate the knowledge you give. And his question was,
what's the hardest?
Chris, you're killing me.
What's the hardest challenge you overcame
when dealing with women?
Well, number one, there's really no challenge because at the end of the day, they're never your focus, right? You got to keep your eyes on the prize. So women should be joy in life. A lot of you guys are too like intense and like, you're like, I got to have this girl. And sometimes it takes time to wear them down. Sometimes they say no, but it really mean maybe. So I say, stay focused on the money. Everything will come that you want.
Bam.
Okay.
Player.
Video.
All right,
Fantastic.
video?
So we got a video. Can you tell us a little bit about the background of this video before?
So guys, dating now is nothing more than, setting up random appointments, at the club, maybe at a house party, maybe even at a coffee shop, and hoping that either party wants to either have sex or have a relationship. So this video, Rhino breaks down kind of like how modern dating is turning into like a hookup culture, and there's no end in sight. But women, on the other hand, are hip to the game, so they know how to play the game better than guys. So just funny to see how
very interesting
he breaks it down.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
Shout out to our guys. Subscribe to his
Rhino.
YouTube channel. This is our man.
Love
is
Live
this
Surf.
from his Love Live Surf channel?
Yep.
Okay. Love Live Surf channel, guys. He also has another one called Rhino where he makes his music. This is our homie right here. Subscribe to his channel. And Chris, like the video. Support the homie.
There you go.
See, we need you guys to do the same goddamn thing. Like our video.
Show love, man.
Because there's 5,600 of you guys in here plus. So like the goddamn video.
some love,
And let's get into it, guys.
And actually, I may have done the video, but let's check and see.
Okay.
Sup dorks, it's your boy Rhino. This video is called Dating Then versus Now. Back in the olden days, years ago, things were simple, people weren't argumentative, people were agreeable, everything was sunshine and roses. Nowadays, it's arguments and bullshit and crap you gotta deal with. So let's get straight to it. Scheduling the date. This how shit went back in the olden days. Hey Skylar, I was just checking to make sure you're still good for the brunch date this afternoon.
Yeah, we're still on. I'll see you at 3. I'm really excited to meet you.
Oh, cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to meet you too. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right, see you soon.
Cool. All right, bye. This really how it be nowadays. Hey, I was just making sure we were still on for our little brunch thing today at noon.
See, you're gonna hate me, but can we postpone it?
Yo, pause.
Damn,
Y'all were doing that, right? Don't cap.
Yo.
You're gonna hate me is the key. The key.
Can we do a rain check? Yo, it's a
Ain't
preface.
no way he hit
You're
that
gonna
on the
hate
head
me,
like that.
but this came up as like a fail safe. It's just funny. You're gonna hate me, or don't kill me.
Yeah.
I mean-
but real quick question, and I gotta ask this to all ladies. When you tell a guy that, in that moment, are you okay with him never contacting you again?
Yes. I think I would be if I'm telling him that because I'm capping.
Okay, fair enough.
If I'm capping, yeah, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Depend on the person.
You're right about that.
But if you cared, wouldn't you not?
No,
be-
because what about if something really did, something happened?
So let's say something really did happen. What would you do to
Okay.
make it sincere so he knew you weren't bullshitting?
Well, honestly, that's how I talk. So
Okay,
if you
well,
can't,
would
if
you
you don't
even reschedule?
understand me,
Would you even reschedule?
hell yeah, if I fuck with you.
Yeah, but what would you say though? Like, what? How would you?
If you
how'd you
reschedule, you ain't capping.
I'd actually give him a date.
You can send proof.
when I'm available.
You set it up.
Sorry, who's True and Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably her right here.
You.
Yeah.
You being slick.
I was trying to like step away from the mic, and I was trying to hide.
Why are you chewing ice, you weirdo?
I'm anemic.
God damn.
I need it.
Hey, Samar, what the fuck?
That's how you know she from the hood, bro.
I know,
Chewing
right?
ice.
No.
Loud as fuck.
So okay, so
How's that cat from the hood though?
okay.
Trust me, we know.
Trust me, we know. All right, so what are you gonna say? Because clearly all the girls here said no. Like if you tell a guy that, are you prepared for him to never see you again? Are you okay with that? And you guys basically no, you guys don't give a fuck. My thing is, you're saying that to him. What are you gonna say to let him know? Hey, that I don't lose this guy.
I mean, I can't really come on with a spot on answer right here because it's not like you're the guy that I want to sit here and be like,
okay,
I'm sorry, babe, but it's just you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If we reschedule, and if I don't see you again, well, it is what it is.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Issa, are you okay with content with the fact that he's probably not gonna contact you again after that? If you're gonna say that, you're okay with it, right?
Perfectly fine.
What about you?
I can't say he's not gonna contact me again because he's gonna contact me again. So
okay,
yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. If it's a guy that you like, that you know he don't fuck around.
Well,
are you okay saying that, knowing that he might not contact you again?
I can't really think in that way because I'm gonna get contacted again. Sorry. I don't have an
And
answer
that
for
is
it.
modern day hubris right there. Female
I don't know
hubris.
if you
All right.
really fucking with me, you
Yeah,
you
like
contact me
I
again.
just
though.
said something came up.
Kill
Something
it.
came up.
Nope.
If
If a chick wants to reschedule, you're done. Period. And if a chick is feeling you, she will not reschedule. She gonna do whatever she gotta. If she gotta get a babysitter, she gotta tell her mom, like, Mom, I'm sorry it's your birthday, but the big homie done pulled up. She gonna make it happen.
Facts.
Women will not reschedule if they're interested in you, and a man who's worth anything will not deal with you if you want to reschedule. Why?
Exactly.
Because we got more we could just pull straight off the
So,
bench.
what scenario would make you? What would be the scenario for you to be like, all right, I'll take that?
If a chick try to reschedule,
Yeah.
I could not think of anything currently.
He got way too
But
many
why
hoes
would
to
you
be
take
worried
it that
about.
personal?
I don't know.
You know, things happen in life.
Because trip on this. Everything that a woman asks for, I want a man to be 6 foot plus. Check. I want a man to be an athlete. Check. I want a man to be educated. Check. I want a man to have money. Check. I want a man to have personality, sense of humor. Check. I want a man my family going like, check. What I need to play with you for? If you want to reschedule, baby, you can reschedule. But what it lets me know is you don't know how to recognize value. You see the big homie and you can't tell it's the big homie. So that lets me know you've been dealing with the little homie. So you confuse me for one of them little rascals. So, we're going to let you go on about your business and we're going to put somebody in there who get the job done. Sheesh.
Well, can I say something real quick? Because I've genuinely I've been in a situation where your version of a high class man, he lines up with those ideals, and I've told him, I was like, look, I'm very forgetful, so I made a schedule.
I see.
Yeah,
You have forgot the question when they came around. Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh dang, you know what? I did say I was gonna do this with my family at blank time today, but I should be done by this time if I really care and I really wanted to see him. And most of the time they're like cool with it as long as they don't have anything going on. If not, then we literally just go for the next day that our schedules align. So for me, I know when I genuinely give an excuse and I am genuinely into him, I know he's gonna be, if he really likes me, he'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's no problem. But versus but if I'm just giving you that little excuse that she gave, you knew she was capping. So that's
See,
different.
forgetting is not an excuse. You have a job? You ever had a job before?
Yeah, I have.
Do you forget to go to work?
I actually have.
I do.
Ooh.
I thought I was off this Monday.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was off. I thought I had the PTO.
As far as I'm concerned, you fired then. You fired. And I'm going to tell you why. If you don't find me to be important enough for you to remember, or if you're forgetful enough, I don't think you could add value to me, right? Because I need a woman who can represent me in my absence. You heard me? If I need some business to get done, I need you to be able to show up for me on time, represent me and my family name. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get those basics together, I don't have faith that you can ever help me earn money. I got money, but I want you to come in and help me grow this, right? So I feel like you playing Connect 4, you playing Uno. I need somebody who's playing chess.
Bam.
But wait.
You think though, so I would max you out though. You heard me? I would max you out, but that'd have to be the end of it. Because you got the body, but you ain't got the mind.
Don't you think that's a lot for the first date though? Like you say, you gotta help me make money. I just met you. I barely remember your name.
No, you gotta have the potential.
Like you
No, long term. You're saying long term.
Yeah, you gotta
So,
have the potential. But here's the thing, though. When you come in the door before you go out with me, are you telling me you didn't Google my name?
What do you? I probably meant to
What I'm saying is, you know who you dealing with. What I'm saying is, you gonna start typing MarquettDavon, and then it's gonna auto populate my name, and then the auto populate on Google is gonna say Marquette Burton net worth, and then that's gonna make you start guessing like, oh,
Because girls do Google every guy they go out with. Let's be honest.
Or they do Instagram check with Instagram looking at your profile.
Right, believe that. So you already know who you dealing with. So it's not like you coming in blind. And when you think like, okay, this man's running companies, this man has all these responsibilities, it would be inconsiderate for you to like waste some of my time when my time's valuable.
Oh, I understand that. That's why the communication comes in where I said, you know what, I did forget this, but I am free after X time. If that works for you, then
you have to pay a choosing fee.
Well,
you have to pay a choosing fee.
You have no
If you want to get back on my schedule, you're gonna have to pay a choosing fee. You're gonna have to make a sacrifice to let me know you're serious.
what is the like? What?
Bitch, you gotta pay to be around him.
Yeah.
Straight up.
If you don't know, then you lost.
No, I mean, if it doesn't work out,
He's a
it doesn't work.
pimp.
But then again, at the end of the day, I'm also very based. Like, if it doesn't work out, if the gods align, if the stars wanted to happen, we'll make it happen.
Gentlemen, when you meet a young
Manifest it,
lady
Myron.
like this, can you stand up? Because they need to see what you keep. Would you mind just standing up real quick? Just hit a 180 real quick so they can see what we're talking about out here.
Period.
Oh, she
My
thick
way
thick.
though. I gotta see my way.
She did.
There you go.
Oh, she thick thick. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. No bra and
Look.
everything. Okay.
So with this Dr. Phil process, you heard me? When you first meet her, chop it up a little bit, figure out what's going on upstairs. And when you realize like, okay, she a little bit shaky up there, that's when you accelerate the game and you try to max her out because she hella thick. So you don't want to let that slide because you don't see that every day. So you go ahead and max her out and then, see what happened from there. Because it seems like following up with you is going to be very difficult.
No, like I said, if I like it, but for me, it works for the guys I date, and I date your level of
mine,
like of
Kill
your whatever it is.
But
Not the pimp part, but like
you don't.
But
date.
like but it works. I'm I'm big on communication, so it works out.
And they got time
so,
for you to be messing up their schedule.
But it's not messing up your schedule. I asked you what your schedule was, and then we just work our schedules together, and we'll find a time and day it works.
Together.
That's amazing. It's not
that hard. I just feel like
that's amazing.
You're just asking for a lot at the beginning.
Nah, it's trippy because like if I go give a speaking engagement, that's $13,000. If I do a consultation, we're talking about $1,000 for 30 minutes of my time, right? So if I allocate 3 hours for us to go out and do something, and you're like, oh hey, I can't make it, then I'm like, damn, that 3 hours could have been $4,000-$5,000. So we we can't be living like that. No. But the thing that messes me up is that you're so comfortable with it. Like me, even if you worked at 7-Eleven or if you're a waitress, I'm gonna respect your time the way I respect my time because I say be good to good people. So even though we might be in different incomes, I'm gonna respect you the same way I want respect. But just the fact that you're so easygoing with like messing over my time, I don't like that. I want to know what your daddy told you. I want to know how that got set up like that.
I mean, it's like I told you before, it's just to me, it's not stressful. I understand where you're coming from. Like, oh, your 3 hours could have been used to make money. I understand that.
You mean generally speaking, though, right?
Nervous.
Generally, he's probably
Get
saying
nervous.
generally speaking, like just dating. Generally, it's not.
No, I understand. No, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general, like if the time could be met, X person could have used whatever time they used for whatever saying. But I don't know.
All right, very interesting. So, okay, and then you two, because I know there's something. I don't know if you guys noticed what just went down just now, but I'm gonna break it. I was listening very intently. So, when you tell a guy, the question I asked was, you tell a guy, oh, you're gonna hate me. At that point, when you're making that statement, are you content with the fact that you're probably not gonna talk to him again?
First of all, I wouldn't say, "Oh, you're gonna hate me." I would just be straight up, tell him like what's going on, give him a call,
Okay.
and then. Yeah, then it would be done.
But
after
regardless,
that.
you don't care because you're.
Oh
Flaky.
no,
Okay.
no. I would care if I really like you.
Okay.
Like I'm the type of person. If I really like you, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna text. I'm gonna send you a picture where I am.
Okay.
Like I know that you're not supposed to do like girlfriend things before you're a girlfriend, but I feel like if you're really feeling the person and you want to be.
So
with
what
that
are you gonna do
person-
to I guess right the wrong then in that case?
So right the wrong. I would text, ask him, oh, can I call you, blah, blah, blah. If he's too busy, can I call you at another time, blah,
Okay.
blah.
All
Just
right.
do the
All right.
thing so he knows. Because I don't know, guys think a girl's kind of.
What
shady
about
or
you?
whatever.
As far as like, if you tell him that, are you content with the fact that that you may not see him again?
I want to say yes because I must have not prioritized him. So if I did some last minute stuff, that means I didn't have you in the regard that I actually wanted to follow through. And that's
Fair
just
enough.
the truth.
That whole exchange that I just noticed is there. It was very interesting because what I've come to realize, from bringing, we brought what a couple.
Thousands now.
Someone actually was keeping track of all the girls we brought, and they said we're almost at 1,000.
Okay.
Oh my
But
God, that's
yeah,
wow.
of all the
That's
different girls that we
good.
brought on the show, and from that, because talking with guys, because we're in a unique position, right? We have the podcast where we talk to the girls right here, real time. Then we have hundreds of men that we've spoken to, getting their experiences from all over the world, right? And one thing I've come to realize is women in general, not all of you, really don't respect men's time. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? They think it's like, hey, whatever, it is what it is. If I show up on a day, I show up. If I don't, I'll just make up some kind of excuse, or he'll hit me back up, which you kind of alluded to earlier. He'll hit me back up. Like, the confidence is crazy. And what Marquette did just now was, well, that's not acceptable. You shouldn't be wasting time. And all the ladies at the table, I was watching each of your expressions to his reaction very closely. And all of you guys were extremely uncomfortable with him saying, yeah, that's not cool. You shouldn't be doing that. I could be doing this, X, Y, Z. And it's very interesting to me because women rarely get told, hey, that's not fucking cool for you to be doing that. And let alone do they know the sacrifice that men make sometimes to hang out with them, the money lost, the time lost, etc. And this isn't to attack you or anybody else on the panel, but it's just very interesting because very rarely, let's be honest here. If you flake on a guy, very rarely are you going to have that discourse, with that guy to actually be held accountable for your actions. You're just going to flake. You probably won't talk to each other again, or you'll ignore his text messages, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you got a guy here, right, in the 0.001% telling you, hey, that's unacceptable behavior. And then you said, well, I go out with guys like that all the time, And my thing is, yeah, but can you keep them? And that's really the thing I think women need to understand is that, just because you go out with these guys and you might go on a date here or there or whatever, and you waste their time here or there, and that's not necessarily acceptable behavior to keep them long-term, because what a lot of guys will do is they'll tolerate that bullshit for a period of time to get sex. Marquette's just telling you guys, I ain't tolerating it, period. But some guys, that might be at his net worth or whatever, might tolerate it for sex, but they will never tolerate it long-term because it will start to hurt their pockets and they're not going to tolerate it.
Yeah.
So I think women just need to know that flaking on guys, is it could bite you in the ass later on if you like the guy. Because I've seen girls like kind of do it and they kind of like the guy a little bit, and then the guy's like, fuck this shit, because they think he's gonna come back and he doesn't.
Yeah.
But
But the scary part is that, like, imagine the average guy that's working a job.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
He has to either miss work that day or he's taking a day off. Either has kids or family
foul.
or part shit to do. Says, you know what? I'm gonna reserve a table for us. I'm gonna plan a whole date for you. If you just say to him, oh, rain check, my bad. Hope you don't hate me, but
got him.
I got other shit to do. And it's like that guy, he's losing maybe his livelihood to make sure you have a good time. So to me, the average guy is out of luck too, because in their scenario, that might be how they live.
Yeah.
And the youngin who was 19 earlier, he said, Marquette, what's the biggest challenge you've had with women? I didn't really give that much air because it's like there are no challenges in as much as, not that I haven't failed to get the woman I want. It's more so like, that's never been important. Because if you actually are a person of merit, like if you're a good woman, the right guy is going to like what you are. You hear me? And so if a female doesn't like what I am, I'm like, you don't like intelligent, accomplished, healthy, wise men? You's a dumb bitch, right? Like, she can exit stage left.
Yeah.
So with this piece about like the average working guy clearing out his schedule to accommodate a female, let me let you guys know, don't you ever even schedule a date or make reservations. You know what I do? I do what I was going to do.
Right.
So whatever I was going to do Thursday, hey, love, you can tag along. I'm about to do this, this, and this. If you want to join, go ahead and pull up. Now, the thing is, when you're living at a high level, whatever I'm doing on Thursday might be super cracking, right? Like I might be going to this concert or going to this football game or basketball game. So it's a better thing than most people. But at the end of the day, I never plan around a female because you got these kind of attitudes where it's like, they so easily will waste your time. And the reason they waste your time, and I can't blame Shorty for saying the guy's going to come back, because these suckers will come back, right? Yeah. Absolutely they do. And that's the problem when the women don't know who they're dealing with. Because she says she dates guys like me, and I know that that's impossible. That's
or
impossible.
if she does, it can't be. It's not going to be like on a serious level.
No,
That's
it's
what I'm
not
saying,
impossible because I would have met her, been like, "Ooh, you hella thick, you thicker than a Snicker." I would have maxed her out, and that would have been the end of it, and she'd have
That's
been in
what
my
I mean. It
DMs
doesn't
on
last long
request.
term. That's what I'm saying. Like they're not going to take her serious. Like they're going to play the game to get laid, and then they're not going to like stick around.
She wouldn't have got more than 24 hours in MarquettDavon, in MarquettDavon, in the United States of Marquette, because she'd have got 24 hours. That'd have been it.
But Marquette, you made a very good point. You're already doing an activity,
right?
Just coming along to accompany you
Come
on
through.
activity.
Yes.
That's
and I
brilliant.
think another thing too that guys need to understand, and ladies, this is not to attack y'all or whatever.
Nah,
I think
I
it's
love
just very
y'all.
important to have these
Y'all
conversations.
fine. I'm hopping DMs. You heard me. I'm talking my talk. Yeah.
I think the important thing that guys need to take away is that in general, women don't respect men's time. So you shouldn't be sitting there and trying to acquiesce on a woman's schedule. You need to have your thing going, and then she can join you alongside. Because since women are programmed to waste your time, no offense, ladies, you know what I'm saying? The reason why they're programmed that way is because women have a bunch of options. Think about it, bro. If you had 100 girls in your DMs all the time, would you give a fuck if a girl like didn't hang out or whatever? That's how women operate. Like they got a bunch of guys hitting them up at all times. So you're not that special to them, which is fine. It is what it is. And more than yet, some girls have it where a dude's gonna hit them up regardless of if you flake on him. So they're not. I wouldn't respect their time either if you kept hitting me up after I flaked on you a million times.
Facts.
So I think guys need to understand, not get mad at women and cry about it. They just need to act, adapt to the situation. Understand that you need to bring her into your world and you never go into hers. Because if you go into hers, you're gonna get your time wasted, bro.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Women have an abundance mindset on steroids. Like they don't give a fuck about your feelings or anything else like that. If they want to flake, they're gonna flake. They're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna go with the best option. You know what I'm saying?
Could
And
be
that
a
might
yacht,
not be you at the time.
Could be a mansion party.
Yeah.
Could be something else, but
Yeah, let's go back to the video.
Fresh nose.
Yeah.
Hey man. Shut up, Chris.
All right, 1 second.
So let's continue. Yeah, so this is pretty funny shit.
Made like a reservation for the thing, and I kind of been pushing it back like for the past month. So
But the thing is, I don't have a fish sitter, and I need to walk the fish today, so I just can't.
you said you need someone to watch your fish. Well, I'm just saying if you don't want to like hang out, it's all. Oh my! Almost interrupted. Y'all's sense of humor. This is how it used to be. How do you get a fat kid to lose weight?
How?
You pay the ice cream truck driver to keep driving.
You're so funny.
No, anyway, but like I was telling you, this how it be nowadays. You pay the ice cream truck driver to keep driving.
I'm gonna just let you sit there in your silence for a minute. It's the fat shaming for me. You claim to be so loved and happy with everybody, but you're out here fat shaming children. Why do you think it's funny to be mean to others? Does that make you feel better about yourself? Are you insecure?
No, I was just-
It's insecurities for me. You're like really projecting your insecurities right now, and you're not gonna project them onto me. That is so mean. It's so crude. It's so like disrespectful. Jokes are supposed to be funny. Did I laugh? Did I laugh?
Spirituality and astrology. This is back then. So I know it's only our first date and everything, but you haven't even asked me what my sign is, and it's like, whoa, what?
Oh, I don't believe in that bullshit.
Really?
No, it's all made up. I don't get why girls like that stuff.
That's. Yeah, no, this is really how it be nowadays.
We gotta be quiet. This is really serious, actually. Just as I suspected. Yeah, it's pretty clear right now. Yeah.
Me as fuck right there. What?
What? A lot to tell you.
Oh, you cheating, bitch.
Values. Way back then, this is how it was.
Well, I'm just very traditional. I like to follow my man's lead. I want to be able to cook for him, clean for him. Men need peace. They work so hard.
I like that. So you're very supportive. You want to be like a supporter.
I'm a pleaser. I just want to be that safe spot for my man.
Really? This is the type of shit they be doing now. So I kind of got on the dating apps because I was like, I'm looking for a girl who's going to be there to support me, kind of take care of me here and there.
So do you not have a job? That's why you need a woman to take care of you? I don't need anyone to take care of me. I don't need a boo for anything. I'm an independent woman. And the fact that an independent woman scares you?
No. I was
Because
just
it's
saying.
looking like it scares you. Are you scared?
No, see what I was saying is like
It's really, really, really the misogyny for me.
She's the worst.
It's not supposed to be your mom.
Yo.
Misogyny.
All right.
You want someone to take
Thoughts?
Marquette,
No?
Let me know if you want to chime in.
Yeah. If you want to stop it.
You still watching? You still watching?
This shit real though. Like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've had this happened to me a few times. Like, fat shaming, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, I fat shame everybody. I don't give a fuck. If you're fat, I'm gonna make jokes. It doesn't matter you're man or woman. You know what I'm saying? I fat shame everybody. Let's continue on with the show though.
Take care of you, go move back into your parents' house. It's the mommy issues for me. You want everyone and everything to do everything for you. You want everything handed to you on a silver platter.
Taking turns during the conversation.
This is how it used to be.
So where did you grow up?
I don't want to talk about me. I want to learn more about you.
Oh, okay.
Where did you grow up?
Shoot, yeah, I grew up in Southern Maryland. It's a town called La Plata.
That's so interesting.
Shit, I mean, I guess.
I want to know more.
This is how it is now.
My ex was literally batshit crazy. Like, they literally would only let me be inside the house, constantly send my location, constantly say what I'm doing, where I'm at. And it was so complicated. Like, my ex still hit me up to this day. It's crazy. Like, I had to block her on all social medias and everything. What are you doing? Like, I thought we were together, you know?
No, exactly, because I had an ex.
Here's the icing on top of the cup. So basically, I really let them walk all over me, and now I'm so like lost and everything.
No,
like,
I get that. It can be so exhausting.
Yeah,
like,
so exhausting. Like, it
dealing
was
with
so
the ex,
exhausting. Even like getting rid of the toxicity, like it was just so tiring. Like, always like making my aura just.
The end of the date, way back when. Well, I had a great time on our date today, and I definitely want to do something like this again. So I'll go ahead and walk you to your car, and I'll just text you. We could probably set something up.
Wait a minute. I want to spend more time with you. Do you think we could go up to your room and chill?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't see why not. Let's go do that. This is shit you gotta expect nowadays.
Yeah, I don't really see this going anywhere. I think that we're better off as friends. But yeah, thank you for the meal.
Oh, okay. That's no problem. I guess we can have the waiter split the bill.
Huh? Split the bill?
Yeah, we'll just split the check.
You took me out to eat and you want to split the bill.
Oh, well, I just figured that because I thought it was a date, but then you saying we're more like friends, which is cool. So I figured since like friends split the bill, we could just split the bill.
Okay, it's blatantly the misogyny for me. So now I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and I'm gonna head out. I feel so unsafe right now, but he's handling the bill. Thank you.
Yo, shout out to Rhino, guys. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, guys, and like the video. He's hilarious. All right, so let's get the ladies' takes on that. There was so much there. I didn't even know what the hell was that astrology thing that she had on his chest.
That was
it says yes or no.
It's tarot cards.
No. They're talking about the I forgot the name of it. Pendulum. Whatever. I can't say it, but it's either it's gonna say yes or no.
Okay.
With the energy.
Yeah.
It does it by itself.
They also use it for pregnancy to see if you have a boy or girl.
Yeah.
What the?
Y'all don't know energy is vibrations.
All right, so we'll start over here. What are your thoughts on that? Have you done some of those things on to guys?
No, I haven't.
You've never walked out in the middle of a dinner date like that. He's like, "Oh no, we're friends. We're friends." No, never.
I haven't.
Okay. All right. What are your thoughts? No thoughts?
Oh, on the video?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was funny as hell, and I feel like it was accurate. Honestly, low key.
What was the most accurate portion in your opinion? Too much.
Arthur.
No, it's a lot. I want to say at the end, the fumbling the bag with the dinner, like, girl, you're not supposed to say your how you feeling about him until afterwards. Like,
After he paid, you gotta let him pay first.
She fumbled that.
That's a veteran move right there.
Yeah.
She ain't playing with him.
Yeah, so you put a lot of guys in the friend zone, I can see. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Trust me, don't worry. A lot of girls do it. You ain't special. A lot of girls do it. Put guys in friend zones. Okay. What about you?
Oh, ask the question. Was it a question?
Thoughts on the video?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was funny. It was really funny.
Stupid.
I liked it. Okay. But yeah, it was funny. The most funny part was at the end with her heels. Because who's walking in the heels like that? 'Cause, you know, our feet be hurting. But yeah, but one part that kind of like got me kind of like was the ending, like with the
Was we used to be friends?
No. It was like the ending where she was like, "Oh, do you want to take me upstairs, whatever, and chill?" It's just like, no. I mean, we do that now too.
In a real way.
I was gonna say, I think that's more current. Actually,
that's more current.
Yeah.
In a way.
Would it be
like if you want
that was more for satirical value.
I think
Oh
so.
yeah,
That was more
no,
for
of course,
satirical value.
of course. But I mean, it was still funny though. I feel like it happened back then and now. That's why we're here.
Fair enough. What about you?
But yeah, the video was really funny. My favorite part was in the beginning when she rain checked him. Cause that's exactly what a lot of girls say. Cause I know I say that sometimes. So that one hit home.
Fair enough. Issa?
I thought it really what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. For today's date, for the second girl, that's totally now for sure. The other girl, I love that she was super submissive and shit. So I like the video a lot. It definitely has to go with what's going on right now for sure.
Cool.
It was the astrology part for me. Every time, if you're a new nigga, you already know I'm reading your cards. What's up with you? Like, you're not gonna fuck up my energy, nigga.
Oh yeah, in case y'all wondered, she does voodoo as well.
I do not. Oh my God, Myron, say it right. My
Santeria?
religion. My
Santeria.
religion
All right, tell the
is
people, what do you do?
Santeria. I don't do voodoo because I believe everybody has
Chickens'
a free
heads
will.
all cut off.
What?
Chickens head cut off?
Relax.
All right.
Relax. I don't do no voodoo. Everybody has free will. You live your life freely.
Dick spells.
Chris, you know something we don't. I don't know.
And that's what I shit.
Hey, she's in the
shit
podcast.
me.
She got dick spells. You know?
I don't do dick spells. Just because I spoke on it and I got my knowledge on it, don't mean I do dick spells.
Okay.
You shrinking dicks
What
or
are
you growing
dicks?
dicks?
No,
You shrinking them or you growing them? What's
Attracting.
Okay, no. Shut the fuck up. So,
All right, tell them.
this is a video from when I first came on. I explained to them that there's certain magic spells that, okay, if you're cheating on, for an example, me, right, and we're in a relationship.
For example.
Example, whatever. And you go mess with her, your dick is not gonna get up.
Hold on.
Oh,
let me look at her real quick and see.
No, not just. I'm saying.
I think she could do it.
I'm saying. Nah,
I think she could do
trust
it.
me, nah.
My pop been laying them down for years.
Listen,
my pop-
everybody got their own beliefs, but I know what I believe in. So
I believe
but
this
I
is
don't
cap
do it
right
though.
now.
I
think
don't
you
do
put
it though.
spells.
I don't do it. I don't do
I got
spells.
my spirits going, and I know that
Look at
you
this
put
nigga.
spirits. The spirits
Nah,
are
I
telling
really
me that you be
don't.
putting spirits out on people shrinking their dicks.
No,
She nasty though.
You
I
cap
tell
right now.
that.
Native American cap.
Chief of capping.
Yeah, chief of capping.
All
Chief
those,
cap.
all those poor dicks, man.
Yeah, man.
Never. I
The
can't
spirits are
lie.
telling me
Nah,
the
for
truth.
real. I really
know.
can't lie. That's
You
my
have
card. I can't lie.
stabbed many individuals.
No, only one.
Shrunken penises.
Nah.
And
I hate shrunken penises. Actually,
you may or may not have put some spells on people. I can. Spirits are telling me right now.
Well,
All right, fair enough. All right.
All right, Ellie, thoughts on the video?
So I think the funniest part to me, I mean, outside of the astrology thing, because I'm definitely an astrology girl, but I just think it's, a fun icebreaker. You get to know people that way. But I think the funniest part was definitely when she was like, "Oh, so you're a bum." When he wanted someone who was like, "Oh, I want her to take care of me, to be around, to cook a meal, something." So you're a bum. So you're lazy. So you can't do things for yourself. I thought that was funny.
The video was decent. I did.
Shout out Ryan.
Super hard to make her laugh. Okay.
Was
I
it,
mean,
was it so hard? Was it a lie? Was it not true?
I mean, I found the new generation girl mad annoying. I would not even deal with her from the jump. Like she'll be
You
just,
don't say.
Yeah.
Whatever I told you, like real talk, like there's a 50% chance you're gonna run into a girl like that. As a man.
I'm
that's me. I'm her best friend.
She's
Hi.
wearing her real eyelashes, it looked like. Are those your real eyelashes?
Yeah.
Shorty didn't wear her real eyelashes out here. So she might be serious about this.
Wow. So,
No, but the scary part is like real talk. Like a lot of girls are like that, like the crazy chick. Like whether maybe not all those traits in one, but they're gonna have something. Whether it's a weird spirituality, the anger towards anything that's not politically correct.
I mean, I get it. I understand. There may be some traits that I may have, but at the end of the day, I did find her mad annoying. So, but I'm more of the older type of person, like the old school chick, whatever, like trying to have a conversation. Sometimes people don't know how to carry a conversation. So it's like, what are we doing here?
Okay.
Fucking hopefully.
Yikes. If you can't carry a conversation, you're barely going to get a dick wet.
Well,
with me, I would like, stimulate me. Let's have a tough conversation.
You'd be amazed at how many girls are like mute when you show it. Like they don't really have much. Like that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other conversation. But
them do most of the talking.
Yeah. That's why exactly you let them do most of the talking. But
I like when a guy talks.
The part where he asked her like about herself, and she was like, "No, I want to get to know you." The new girl was funny because he tried to talk, but she wouldn't let him. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
It's a little kiki haha moment. I mean, montage of like, I guess, real life occurrences in a parody form, I guess. So it's funny. I guess the one girl that overshares a lot, that had on the stripper boots, I think that was a bit much.
Yeah.
Oversharing. I think there's like power in being mysterious sometimes for a woman. You know, gradually build up to like, you know, I guess disclosing certain things or just, you know, letting certain
She was
things out.
masculine off the jump though.
Yeah, she
very
was.
masculine.
Question for the ladies.
Takeover.
You have to be
Yeah.
submissive.
And I'll just go around. Just say yes or no. Do you have a friend that is similar to the crazy chick somewhere, or know a girl like that?
Or you might be the one.
Probably 3 or 4 people removed from me, but not like a close girlfriend. Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't like girls like that.
You know girls like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know I'm annoying as shit. What's up?
Yeah. Issa,
Yeah, I know.
you know a girl like that? Yeah. That's the scary part. You know what I'm saying?
They're out there.
That just goes to show you how common it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you guys only see a fraction of it, because I've always said it, like, you don't know how annoying a girl can be until she's on a date with a dude that she don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or like that she's not that interested in, or like maybe it's like lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? And they'll show all those traits.
Marquette,
You
can
know?
you break down that video?
Yeah, and also I want to kind of bring in what was said earlier about homie about the sandwiches in the club. In the club talking about sandwiches. So on the male side, looking at that, I think that's a lot of that is accurate. And also just side note, the chicks with the really long fingernails, I'm like, how do they wipe their butt? Like, these girls are filthy. You hear me?
Wolverine.
They filthy. Yeah, that's what y'all, it ain't thorough when you can't leave. You feel me? When you ain't got used to your fingers, these girls is filthy. That was just a side note. Just a side note.
Like the video, guys.
Yeah, that's just a side note.
Claws.
Yeah,
Picking
spread
up
the
stuff,
word.
Nas be like this.
We cleaning these hoes one at a time. So the problem with guys that you mentioned, and this is a real problem, is guys will pull up and they'll start stating what they want, their demands or their requests, and you don't have any relationship with the female. And females are trust animals. They got to trust you and they will act right. So the thing about what we saw in this video clip is all that stuff is a veneer, all that astrology, the long nails, the eyelashes, the over talking, all of that's going to fade away over time when you build trust and rapport with that female. Even Shorty right here talking about them sandwiches. Yeah, if you come up in the club talking about sandwiches, it's a no-go. But, you know, a couple months down the line, oh, she gonna whip up some sandwiches, you dig? So women fundamentally haven't changed, but the cultural veneer on the surface has changed. And so what you have to do is invest a little bit of time in Shorty and then give her a little bit of this ism and she'll act right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. If anything, like the leadership has got to be extra strong in today's day and age. It's got to be extra strong because society tells and programs women to like not follow a man and to not follow like, even though they're naturally inclined to do it, society tells women be strong, be independent, you don't need no man, etc., even though it goes against their biological programming. So as a man, you almost have to come in and program her correctly, because social programming actually, real talk, if women listen to like popular culture and follow social programming, it's actually going to program you to be single and miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce been lying to y'all. Oh, I'm strong and independent. All the single ladies, but who she with? She with Jay-Z, and she tolerates him cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Like for that, man.
You know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if women listen to, you know, popular culture and do what these women say, Cardi B, don't cook, don't clean, but still got a ring. That's cap, bro. Like she cooks and cleans. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she had to give up the way she acted in the past to be able to lock down Offset. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't continue to go around with the stupid behavior to get the guys. But we got women running around here saying, I got a WAP, I'm going to get a guy anyway. And that's extremely dangerous. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why China doesn't even play that stuff. Like China doesn't allow hip hop music, right? You've been there a few times.
Bruh, you have to have a VPN to even look at Instagram. You can't even go on IG without a VPN.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah. A lot of these societies in the Middle East and in the Asian world, they block out certain pieces of information that they consider filthy, and it does benefit the society. Like, for example, in South Korea, you can't watch porn. Yeah. You cannot watch porn at all, which low-key is a good thing, because
agreed.
A lot of these guys in the chat, like when they're saying like perverted things, that's because they've been exposed to unnatural things online. You hear me? So there's a lot of goodness there. And also for these females too, like chicks Man, I remember back in the day, stuff was simple. You heard me? Like, you didn't even really have to be a magician. Now chicks is like, okay, move your finger like this. Okay, put it like that. You know, I'm like, it's like so.
It's because the toys get involved too.
Right.
So, you know, with
Right.
toys, it takes women longer to nut because
Right.
the vibration is like now your body's getting used to like, okay, this. So now when
Talk to
you
'em.
have the real,
Gotta
it
double
takes
it
it
up.
longer for you to catch
Huh.
an orgasm. When
Talk. Let them know.
No, she's telling the truth. You said she don't want to expose herself, but no, it's the truth. It's
All
the
them
truth.
power tools. That's a problem. Them power tools.
Yeah, just half the men too are not even worried about the chick. At the end of the day, they're worried about getting their nut.
You ain't lying.
When you sitting there halfway like,
I'm lazy dicking you.
I'm
You're lazy dicking you.
you ain't getting a damn sandwich.
Now the right
You ain't
female,
getting your sandwich.
the right
Hey,
female
you
can
getting
make me
fucking
do it
below.
again. But 9 out of 9, I'm gonna give you that one time and we done here. But every now and then the right chick, she make you go back at it. You heard me?
Yeah.
She keep you motivated.
For sure.
But the reason I asked you earlier, have you ever like let go of a guy if the pipe game wasn't righteous? Because that's one of the major deciding factors between a slut and a chick who's worth keeping. You feel me? Because a slut is all about the pipe game. And here's the thing. You ain't gonna never be the best with the pipe game. There's always some broke dude somewhere who lay pipe like there's no tomorrow. You feel me?
Who got time to fuck?
Yeah, he got time. You heard me? Whereas like a guy like me, I fuck like a wealthy man. You feel me? I fuck like a wealthy
Do
man.
it nice and slow, baby.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why you
What's
going
the
so
definition of
fast?
As long as you don't flop like
Yo,
a fish.
Yo, bro, you know what's funny? Like, so that you're right. There's always a guy that has all the time in the world to like go all the way.
Hard,
but
going
I will
hard.
purposely put like a portion of time where I can let's kill that time and go all the way too. So we got a fight.
You're a better man than me. Shout out to you. You're a better man than me.
Just say.
I mean, every now and then they bring it out of me. You heard me? Or if I had a rough day, you know, she might have to get that took out on her, and she gonna appreciate that. But 9 out of 9, here's the thing that you got to teach your woman: how much time do you spend on your back? You don't spend most of your time with your man having sex. Hopefully, you spend most of your time having connection, traveling, enjoying, building family, building businesses. That's what you should focus on. So if a chick is like over sexualized, I really don't want that, because I know there's always a guy who's buffer, taller, better looking, stronger, faster. And I'm never trying to compete on that level. You heard me? I'm trying to compete on that mental level because can't nobody beat me on that level.
Yep, and I agree with you on that, Marquette. And me and you agree on that. Like, I don't think as a dude you should be doing all this extra shit to try to get your girl off.
Right.
Like, if a girl, I've always said it, you're gonna get your girl off with what you do out of the bedroom.
Facts.
You're being attractive, working on the gym, working on your business, being a go-getter, being hard to come by in general, your time being scarce, her seeing other women admire you, her seeing other men respect you. That's what's really gonna turn her on. So by the time you get into the bedroom, she's going to be aroused by the fact that she has you to herself for a period of time. You got to do all this jackhammer, dildo shit, or you got to lick her box for 3 hours and shit like that. She don't like you like that, bro. She really doesn't, because you didn't do the work outside the fucking bedroom. So now you got to do the work inside the bedroom with your time. So I agree 1,000% that if a girl truly likes, loves, and respects you, she doesn't need much to get off, because girls get off here anyway, in the head. They don't get off physically in the bedroom. They do to a degree, but most of it comes from the emotional stimuli.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are out here eating box for 5 hours and doing all this other stupid shit, you need to rethink what you're doing, bro.
No, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
You fucking weirdo. Yeah. So,
I got a question.
Poor Chris.
Okay.
Did somebody have some? I heard one of the ladies wanted to say something.
I got a question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so you know how like most times when you're in a relationship, the guy is the one who like starts off sex, or not more so starts off sex, but more so has the higher sex drive sometimes, depending on who the woman is. So have you guys ever noticed when like how a woman's body reacts when you're in the mood to have sex versus when you guys are having like intimate sex, or when you guys are having rough sex? Like how her body, like, because you know when you're having intimate sex, like you, like it's a different type of energy that you feel. It's more intimate, like you could feel it, like you connect with the person you're having sex with.
Yeah.
He stimulated your pussy.
It's your
What?
full
It's
body.
the mind.
It's
Nah.
I'm just saying.
My armpit hair is getting stimulated, girl. Everything.
Okay.
Armpit hair?
Like, you know, when you're really into having sex, like the person can literally just
Okay, look. There's a
breathe
fact.
on you, and like you get like mad chills because you're real, like you're into it. It's not like you just fucking. You're into the sex. So when women are more into it, the fluids of the body flow different. The sex is just way more better. They suck dick more. They suck dick with love.
Go ahead. Talk to him. Go ahead.
It just takes 45 minutes to stimulate a woman fully, so that bitch could be fully wet, so you can fuck the shit out of her.
Wait,
In
what?
other words, it takes 45 minutes for you to sit there. No, listen, it's scientifically. Look it up on fucking Google, since y'all so Googleistic.
Who you be fucking?
Listen, it's not who
called
I
y'all
be.
Googleistic.
Is that a term?
No, it's not. It's not. I just made that word up.
I'm
Come on.
feeling it.
It takes 40 minutes for you.
Listen, no, listen. That's what it says. It's not that the whole making out, the whole role play, whatever. This, and that. In order for your pussy to be mad fucking wet, and that shit ain't no dryness coming up, bruh. 45 minutes.
Do you get creamy or you get wet?
I get wet, baby. I'm a
Okay.
squirter, so.
Oh. Okay. Now y'all know.
I'm sorry, he got it out of me.
She got some milk from the
chats?
cookies.
All right, yeah, I'll read some of these chats. Guys, we're going 20 and up just so that we can continue on. Hey there, Miss Santa Hat. Where can I see all them tats? Because I know you got an OnlyFans.
Click the link in my bio.
Yeah. The world shall know pain. $20. I'm a music artist and I run digital marketing campaigns for my artists, for my music. Sorry, I make $50K in the tech industry to pay the bills. LA is definitely a cultural hub for entertainment, but I feel it's not as essential due to the beer bug. Thoughts on that, Marquette?
What's the beer
This is
bug?
he's talking about COVID. This is the guy that earlier that talked about moving, and you said, hey, if you it might be worth taking a risk.
I'm a music artist. Get out of music. I don't think that's a good business personally. Make 50K in the tech.
It's dying out.
50K in the tech industry. Tech is so expansive, right? You could say you're in the medical industry. You could be a surgeon or you could be a dental assistant, right? So, right. So I would say number one, if you're making money on one thing and using it for another thing, that kind of shows that you're hustling backwards. People often have this term of side hustle. Well, why don't you just stick with a main hustle and stick with what actually pays? So I would say, number one, get out that music game. Number two, if you're in tech, making 50K doesn't make sense. You should be making a lot more than that. So I encourage you to skill up, take some online courses, learn how to code, or do something that people are going to pay you better for. Even a QA, quality assurance person is going to make more than 50K. Lastly, you're right, being LA, LA is not a cultural hub right now because of the beer bug. That's not true at all. LA is the center of music, not only in America, but in the world. So if you really want to make the real connections that are going to accelerate things, you need to be there. Networking is everything. You could take a great example from Fresh, and he can tell you that there's only really two wealths in this world, and people is one of them.
Yep. 100%. All right. We got Sexy Bacon.
Okay.
$20.
To Miss Claus, I got lots of interesting scars and tattoos. Let me tell you the stories.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, Sexy Bacon. $20. Noah Flores, super sticker. Thank you so much. And then we got $10 from Sunny B from Low Key Famous. Finally caught y'all live. I've been hooked on this channel since I found it. Put my whole team on it. Keep growing hard. FNF for life. City Boys, we up. Thanks so much. Again, guys, share the channel with your friends.
And guys, we're gonna do a City Boys episode eventually. It's gonna be pretty lit.
We will.
Fucking crying.
Fun guy, $20. Some pilots have already admitted that they fly straight and never tilt down, even though the Earth is allegedly a ball.
Thank you.
The map on the UN is called Azumuthal Equidistant Map and is basically a flat Earth map. Okay,
Thank
fun
you, fun guy.
And another flat earther in the house. Right. This is hilarious because this is from a conversation we had a couple of days ago. We had a conspiracy theory show. Rienzi, peace to the big homie assassins represent. Yep. Shout out to you. And then Scooter 1E, Mr. Marquette, you are obviously smooth with the ladies. At what age or point did you realize that ladies don't really say what they want or like in a man?
Ooh,
Good question.
that is a good question, isn't it? Yeah, he really thinking. I like that. He playing chess. Indeed. Now, I would say it depends on your influences. And one thing I actually saw one day watching your show, they would refer to some people as naturals. Like, so like this person has a natural gift to do fill in the blank. I think there's actually very few things natural about human beings. When you really think about it, when we're born, we don't know how to do anything. We don't know how to not use a bathroom on ourselves. We can't tell what's edible and what's not edible. A baby will put anything in its mouth. So human beings are all the result of education, learning, and imitation. So I say that to say when I was a young man, I was fortunate enough to have real super players around me. So I learned real early that females are creatures of manipulation, that females are creatures of indirection, females are creatures of trust. And from having a lot of experience and also being raised around a lot of women, I got the game early. So I would say probably around elementary school, not to say I didn't get fooled a couple times in like the 2nd and 3rd grade.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's your answer. The Bronze Man, $20. Top 3 male self-improvement channels: Fresh and Fit, The Saint of Sinner, Peace of the Saints, Mr. Lucario, The Truth Inside You, Yo, Myron Fresh. Y'all need a catchphrase. We got a million, bro. Like, for example, some of you guys are fucking ninja watchers and don't like the goddamn video. So,
Like
yo,
the video, man.
like the video.
We have 2.5K likes on YouTube.
Yo, and there's what, almost 7,000 people in here right now.
Damn, bro.
Yo, guys, like the video because y'all getting a lot of sauce right now. And we got a bunch of lovely ladies in the house as well. So like the goddamn video right now because this has actually been a good panel. I haven't lost any hair follicles. Not yet, at least. Chef's Chilios, $25. Appreciate that. NL Coach. We got $50 from J. Martin, Marquette, D. Burton, a.k.a. Ho Whisperer. Okay. And then $20. King Eli. No woman time worth more than my time. I get things happen, but that's not my problem. I'm not rescheduling. Yeah, fair enough, man. Some guys are just not going to do it. Mike Oxlong. And what I say personally, I know some of you guys are wondering, hey, Myron, what do you do if a girl wants to flake or whatever? Real talk, bro. Make her pay for the rescheduled date. Like, that's why I went viral on TikTok. I went viral on TikTok because actually just this topic. I said, hey, if a woman reschedules a date or whatever, you got to punish that bad behavior and make her pay for the first drink or whatever it is because they got to feel some kind of pain for doing that. And like, oh my God, are we dogs? Are you going to punish bad behavior? It's not that you punish any bad behavior, whether it's from men, women, you got to get people to respect you. And a lot of the times, negative reinforcement to undesirable behavior is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to condition her that you're not the type of guy that she could do that to, because a lot of women, right? Most guys, let's be honest, are going to sit there, accept the second day. Oh no, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, you got to let her know this is not fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? And let her feel that pain of paying for a date or paying for, the first round of drinks. I usually tell her to pay the first round of drinks. That gets the message across because women rarely spend money on men, let alone a guy they just met on a first date. So it's going to be memorable. So,
and she might do it and she might not.
She might do it. She might not. And if she don't do it, then fuck her. Don't hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? But if she's going to, just like he said, you call it a choosing fee.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I call it a punishment fee. You know what I'm saying? But either way, regardless, like, she's got to do something, guys, because a lot of women, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they're not held accountable for treating you like shit. I'm just gonna be honest. Like in a dating game, a lot of girls get away with fucking murder on these dudes, and y'all let it happen. So you can't get mad at the women. Like, women flake, women do hold on. No. The way they operate like this because you guys let them. If more guys put their foot down and said, "Yo, this is not cool," or spoke up, girls wouldn't act the way they do. But they act the way they do because they can, because you guys don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's always, I blame the guys, bro. I don't blame the women. I blame the guys.
But don't you think it's because they think with this and not with this?
That's why. Exactly. Yeah. That's a great point. That is exactly why they do it, because they think
Yep.
with their dick and not their head up there. The wrong head. Mike Oxlong, since you flat earthers so smart, here we go. Why do the constellations / stars change every season? If the earth is flat, wouldn't the stars stay the same? Extra credit. Please show a flat earth map so the panel can have a good laugh.
Yeah, sure. Fine.
Okay. And for those that are wondering, yes, Chris thinks the earth is flat. Which is hilarious.
I know the earth is flat.
Okay,
Oh, he
bro.
knows. He knows.
Stupid. Question for the ladies. If you were a guy for 3 months, how would you get laid from 3 different women? Also, this game I'm hearing tonight, it's over 9,000. That's hilarious. $25, Blackest Night. Salute and peace to the Saint Supreme. Great to have the big homie back. And then $20. Curious about Marquette's thoughts on monogamy for high value men. Do women need to be okay with sharing high value men? Should men be able to sleep with other women, even in marriage, if the wife knows? ? What's your thoughts on this? That's a good question.
That's a great question. Going back, oh yeah, you guys don't know about that 3-sentence Bible I wrote, huh? They don't know about that 3-sentence Quran?
They don't.
You don't know about the 3-sentence Torah? I got you.
Put us on.
I know the Quran, but
I'm
I
gonna
don't
put
know
you
what
on. This is a short version.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, indeed. Number 1, be yourself. Number 2, be good to yourself. Number 3, be good to good people.
That's so funny. On my back, it says, "Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none."
There you go.
In Chinese.
Now we
Mandarin.
got to get the second tattoo. You heard me?
I know.
Yes, indeed.
Actually, in Arabic, I have forget the past, but never forget the lesson.
Okay. I'm designer of next tattoo. But the point of that is be yourself, be good to yourself, be good to good people. So the first thing is be yourself. Not everybody's a super player. Not every man actually wants multiple women. So the first thing is like be yourself. Don't try to imitate other people. If one millionaire is doing X, Y, and Z and you get $1 million, that doesn't mean you need to do it. So I would say monogamy is something that very few people should actually, or should be polygyny, meaning a man having multiple wives. That's something very few men should do because most of them don't have dick like that, right? Because they barely pleasing one woman, right? Most of them ain't got dick like that to be pleasing multiple women. More important than that is most of them don't have the emotional intelligence to be there and be a support and give the woman what she actually needs emotionally. And then thirdly, most men don't have the managerial skills. You see, even you got guys who are millionaires, but they made their millions being an entertainer or being something where they don't have to manage people. In my case, I had to manage offices across 6 different time zones, manage up to 100 different people who speak different languages, live in different cultures. So managing people is what I do. So this is something I can breathe out. It's not going to be a strain. So that's number one. If it's in you, go ahead and do it. If it's on you, take that jacket off, let somebody else wear it. Then the second thing, I think his question's gone, but
no, Chris is gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
we were working on the cameras. Basically, he was saying, do women need to be okay with sharing high value men?
yeah. So the second piece about the women, the truth is no woman is going to walk into the game and say, yeah, sign me up for that. That sounds like a good idea. Absolutely not. I promise you that the woman has to be bought into you at a level to where she says, I don't like this, which is always going to be the truth.
Of course.
But for you, I'm in, which is to say that a real woman would rather take a portion of a man who's worth something, because taking 100% of a man who's worth nothing leaves you with nothing. And so the woman has to be wise enough to take that position. And then what was the last part is, should he be able to sleep with other women even if he's married and his wife knows? Well, I think if your wife knows, then she's giving you, free reign to do that. But you also have to figure out what your situation is. Like, not every man is in a strong enough position. And most importantly, a lot of guys, they can't do it right. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? For example, you guys may have heard he got the maid pregnant. Like the maid.
Yeah.
And if y'all saw her, she was butt ugly. And I'm not one to be judging people's attractiveness, because if he likes her, that's good for him. It's not my woman. But I say that to say some men are so indiscriminate, and when they're going out having sex with women, they're getting them pregnant, they're catching STDs, they're not doing it the right way. So this is something that very few men should do, because most men don't have their head on their shoulder like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They ain't got no value for their dick.
It's not even
Right,
value.
they just
It's like
slanging dick,
It's just
huh?
nasty.
they just
right.
just
Community.
just doing it.
But then you want me to take you serious.
Yeah, like
The
if you
fucking
already licking every single body
Nah, you're
part
not dealing with me
on
if you
your
like that,
girl,
though,
why
for
would you go lick another female's body part who's not sure? So therefore, somebody else is probably licking on her. Whoever's licking on her, licking on them, and just licking.
Yeah, but think about it. There's a lot of sex toys for women, but there ain't no there's sex
What?
toys.
Wait, whoa. You ain't
I think there's more
disrespecting.
sex toys for women to please us than there is
Yeah,
for
y'all
men.
are perverts.
Like there's
Yeah.
sex
Okay,
dolls and
but
stuff,
have y'all not
who
seen them
really
sex
does-
dolls?
I think
The
we have
fake
Yeah, but I'm
ass,
saying,
the
what
fake
man-
coochie, the
realistically-
pussy.
Yeah, but
Have y'all not
realistically,
seen those?
Yeah, but realistically, what grown ass man is about to walk into a sex store and be like, I'm getting a blow up doll?
There's a lot.
Like, you know what
There's a lot.
I think that's like the
Females
weird
don't
guys.
care,
I ain't
like-
I think
maybe
what
some of
Issa
it.
means is more along the lines of men don't need
Sex toys.
ridiculous things to get off.
Yeah.
Is what she's trying to
I
say.
mean,
Whereas
honestly,
women
they just
it
need
to get
their
off.
hand.
Men don't need it to get off. Like, they can choose to use it, but hey, they don't realistically need it. Like a lot of women need it. You know what I'm saying, to get off.
That's
They
what-
can't get off without it.
That
I think
is
that's what she's trying
women.
to say.
Women do have a higher sex drive, and it's so crazy
It's
because
scary,
when
yeah.
women do get
Oh, yeah.
older, their sex drive gets higher.
It's terrifying.
I feel like my sex drive is with a person.
Shout out to all the
I don't
cougars.
know.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the other thing too, also, just to answer your question, bro, just understand that if you live in a Western country and you're dealing with a woman that came up in a Western culture in general, she's not going to be okay with sharing you off rip. She's going to fight you tooth and nail for it. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to let her know, hey, this is how it is. And if you're high value enough, you are that dude, she will share you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that women are instinctively told, especially when they grow up in Western culture, they think that they're equal to you. They think they can do anything you can do. They think they're the same, etc. So they're gonna sit there and be like, "Well, I'm not going around fucking other guys, so you can't run around fuck other girls." And that's where you need to put your foot down and be like, "We're not the same, baby girl." You know what I'm saying? I'm a self-made millionaire. You're a trust fund baby. We don't operate by the same set of rules. So that's just how it is, and you got to be firm on it. And a lot of girls are gonna fight you on it. They're gonna cry. They're gonna complain. They're gonna be annoying. I don't like this. Blah blah blah. Even after they say they accept it, and it is what it is. So just you got to be firm and do what you want to do. and just be honest about it. $20. Straw what poppy?
Straw poppy.
I'm a squirter. Guess she a water type. Big facts being spoken at the table like always. Glad to see the thought of you back. When we gonna throw down for a Pokemon battle for real?
You're not ready for it, bro. Go ahead and get my trainer code off my Instagram.
There you
We're
go.
gonna call it a day.
Her six Pokemon are trash though.
Your 6 are trash.
Was it your 6 one more time so that people could laugh at you?
Excuse me.
And she
Dragonite?
has
Oh my
Twitch with
God.
Pokemon channels. All right, so
Yeah. What's your 6 Pokemon real quick? Give it to them.
Here we go
Don't
with
change
my
it from
6.
last time either.
Well, I only said 3 last time,
No,
and I
you get
claimed
your
that
6.
I said 4. No, I said 3.
I
Anyhow,
see. Shout it out.
what?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm trying. Can I get it out? Dragonite, Gyarados, fuck.
Charizard.
It's Charizard. Then it's
Arcanine.
No, it's not Arcanine. That was Fresh's. Fuck. I hate being on the spot like this. I wasn't ready for Pokemon.
Bro,
It's not how. It's like I
can name my
mind's not
6 off
here.
rip anytime. You out here talking about you play Pokemon. You can't
It's
even name
not
your
that.
team. You
I'm
trash.
collecting cards. You're trash. Shut up. You
Yeah,
can't
you
beat
trash.
me.
All right, Chef Chilios. Santassa, Shoddy looking fire. Use the candy analogy. Nix it up, Myron. Got you. $20. Level of Earth, Burke. Chris is right. The globe Earth is a lie. Bodies of water do not bend. Earth is 70% water. Think.
Think.
Okay, another flat earther in the house. Okay, cool. So we'll turn it to the ladies.
We'll do last thoughts and comments.
Yeah,
and then you
or
can give your
questions.
last thoughts,
I'm
Marquette.
fucking going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we'll start here. Any comments, questions, last thoughts on the show?
I think I have a question for you.
Yes, go
So
ahead.
when you were speaking to her, as far as I think you guys mentioned like the rescheduling dates and stuff, like if I'm speaking to someone or trying to get to know someone and they reschedule on me, then that means that then she doesn't know that I'm a high level man. Do you think other men jump to that off rip? Like, do you think that the majority of men out there are in your shoes to kind of like have that same conclusion, or no?
Very few men are in my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why females have very low value for men's time, because most men's time is not valuable.
Yeah.
And also, to Myron's point earlier, women will value your time at the level you value your time. So if you let them waste it, then they will. And so as a man, you have to set a standard and let her know nothing less than that will do. But to give you an example of a man who's better off than I am financially and reputation wise, one of my first investors from my tech company, I'm not going to say his name, but he's very wealthy, and you've all used this technology. So I remember when I had my first meeting with him, I was a young guy in my early 20s. I didn't know much. His wife had introduced me to him, and he worked at this particular company. Like, it's not Facebook. Let's say it's Facebook. It's on that level, right? So let's say it's Facebook. So I'm on the phone with him, and I say, what's your position at Facebook? He says, are you serious? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, like, what's your role there? He was like, you're not serious. And he hung up. And the reason he hung up is because he was the founder of the company. So his position was founder and CEO. And he was like, oh, you didn't research me before we talked? So you're about to ask me dumb questions for the next 30 minutes that you could have found out on the internet so that you could ask me high level questions. So he hung up on me. So I had to call his wife to get another meeting set up.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she probably begged him and pleaded with him. But I say that to say this. A man in his position doesn't need me. A man in his position doesn't have to give me time. It was a privilege, and I didn't realize it. So I say that to say, pretty much everyone I've encountered in similar situations, they're pretty much like, hey, be on time, be with it. And the guys who will tolerate that, who say they are wealthy, those are the guys who are nerds and they got money to get women. When you're dealing with a guy who actually has inherent value, meaning they got women before they got money, your experience with him is going to be radically different because he already knows what's what. You know what I'm saying? And he's not going to be a trick. You're not having a trick experience. You're having like something really.
That's real.
Yeah.
Genuine.
I think that women probably should do their homework. Actually, everyone.
Right. And
we're
women,
going to just do your homework on the person.
Women usually do more homework than men, right? Because you guys are detail oriented. Y'all do your homework 9 out of 9, which is why I don't have to cancel y'all very much. I got to cancel, but everybody else gonna show up, well researched.
Yeah. No, and I think that's a fantastic point that you made, because we talk a lot on this podcast about having money and being successful, which is extremely important.
Yeah.
But you guys also need to have the experience with women as well, because you don't want to be a guy that has money but doesn't understand female nature, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up becoming a trick.
Or
you're going to end up
finesse.
paying for bags, paying them money just to hang out with you. You're going to end up essentially a sugar daddy, which is not what you want, guys.
Yeah.
I always tell you guys this. A woman cannot have genuine desire for you at the same time while you're paying her for sex. You just can't coexist. Once you're in the customer/trick frame, that's it. It's done. She can no longer give you a certain level of sex. You're not going to get her best. You're going to get the starfish, the bullshit, whatever it is, because she's just making ends meet, or you're a means to an end. So I think that's very important.
I want to chime off.
Yeah,
with,
sure.
like,
Go
what
ahead,
you're
please.
saying. Also, I feel like that decreases their desirability. Like a man that you were late the first time, or you rain checked on him and he's accepting of that. I think I'm not going to find you as desirable if every time I rain check on you, you accept that. That means you must not have other things going on that's important. So,
And that brings
I like your point.
That brings another thing too. I always say the foundation of a woman's love is always respect, always. And when you let girls walk all over you, flaking on dates, etc., what you're doing is you're letting her basically slap you in the face with no repercussions. Not physically, obviously, but she's disrespecting you. And women need respect, like they need it, like it's required, because women look at you. Women don't date their equal. They always date a man that's above them. And if you're above her, then she shouldn't feel okay disrespecting you. She should actually have the fear of God in her to disrespect you because you can leave her, not out of some physical violence or whatever. Your strongest power as a man is being able to walk away. If you're able to walk away, then she knows, damn, my position is not solid with this guy. If my position is not solid with this guy, what's going to happen? She's going to behave. She's going to respect your time. She's going to admire and respect you because she knows that you're not there at all times if she fucks up. And this is why it's so important to have other women in play. I know some of the ladies that that's fucked up. That's misogynistic. Hey, women only get in line when they know you have other women in line. It's the reality. It is what it is. So, anything else you want to say to that? Or
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I like that. Yeah, I was just gonna ask a question. Like, how are we as women supposed to know that everything is going to be okay? Like, if we open up and say, okay, I'm gonna go out on this date. I'm gonna have I'm gonna communicate and have a conversation with this person, and not get like bit in the ass afterwards. How are we supposed to know that? Because I know every girl in this room has got heartbroken over and over again because she opened up her heart. You know what I mean? And now it's closed, and now she acts, oh, everything's misogynistic, everything is a little lot, and that's where it comes from, because she's been hurt. But that doesn't mean you're still supposed to be closed off and stuff like that. But how are we supposed to know what to how and not be disrespectful? Because it's not even coming from a disrespectful place a lot of the times.
I think it's coming from hurt, probably.
Yeah. How? I think that's the question. How do we come off as feminine and because I come from a 2-parent home. So I see it from a wife is supposed to love her husband and do all this stuff, but how are we supposed to get to that point if a lot of the stuff that is misogynistic or whatever? So just how?
Yeah, the short answer is, number one, take your time. Number two, figure out what the guy believes in, and his beliefs should be backed up by actions. People could say they believe all sorts of things, but if the actions don't add up, then it's not the case. And then thirdly, you need to see what the environments are. The things that move someone towards success are people and places and capital. People, places, and capital. What people is he surrounded by? What do they look like? How do they speak? What kind of work do they do? That's people. Then places. Did you meet him in the club? Did you meet him at a bar? Is that his favorite place to be? Does he like to be in the gym? What are the environments that he finds himself in, and what are the environments that he takes you to? And then the capital, what does the capital look like? You could claim to be a high value man all the time, but if you can't create a money machine and turn a buck into a $1.20, then we got to worry about you, especially as a female, because if you're expecting the female to be feminine and be making sandwiches, well, that takes time. So while she making sandwiches, she couldn't be making fill in the blank number of dollars an hour at a job. So you have to be a provider if you want a woman to be a stay-at-home mom or whatever the case is. And it takes time to figure those things out. So the problem is that sometimes you lay down with the man too soon, or the problem is that you didn't figure out what his values were. But the biggest problem with women, guy's good looking, he dresses right, he got the sauce. You let all these red flags go. You knew that man wasn't right. You already knew that, but you overlooked it. So that's the issue. But my last piece I could give you is when you see the real deal, You see the Genuine article. You see him like, that's the big homie. Don't walk slow, walk fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because if he really is the one, you best believe it's a 30,000 other chicks trying to get him as well, and they gonna beat you to the punch.
Bam.
Okay. You said enough.
The higher up you go up the totem pole with the men that you deal with, the
Mhm.
more you're gonna have to compete. And I think a lot of women don't like this term when I tell girls you got to compete. I compete for what? You got to compete for me. I ain't compete for no nigga. Fuck that. And it's the reality is that the more money the guy makes, the more affluence he has, the more status he has, the more you're gonna have to compete as a woman, and the more you're gonna have to be okay with the fact that you're either gonna A, share them, or B, just hold the L because you might not get them. So. And that's just the reality. It's kind of one of the negatives of being the female paradox is, well, I want a guy that's a somebody, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to be competing with all these other girls. Sorry, that's the way it goes because the guys that you want are far and few between, but beautiful women are all over the place. He could replace you with just an attractive girl. Men don't have as many requirements of women as women have of men. So therefore, the men have the leverage. You know what I'm saying? That's what feminism has done is it's inadvertently given the higher status men all the leverage. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really happened because women are free to pick who they want.
I guess that's why girls like try to get the bag because like if we don't get the guy, at least we can have something back to fall on.
I got one
guess.
more tip for you.
Even though I know that's like kind of like but at least we have something to fall
Bag
back
won't,
on
the
if
bag
we
won't,
don't.
the bag won't save you.
No, I know. Trust me.
That's
how
the
many
next t-shirt.
How
The
many
bag
girls?
The bag won't save you.
But a
How
broke
many
man won't either.
Yeah, how many
He won't,
girls
though?
that have money and stuff like that? No, money won't save you. Money won't make you happy. Money won't bring more.
That Glock will.
anything, but just
So,
yeah.
Chris is saying cameras.
But yeah, it's just one or two of them. Yeah. But no, just for the last thing I was going to say for you as far as like picking a guy, get your brother, get your cousin, get your father involved, man. Like I think one of the mistakes that a lot of women in the West make is that they don't involve like trusted men in their family in the mating process. Like arranged marriages worked in the past. Why? Because your father was involved and he ensured that you didn't pick a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like the father on the female side was like, all right, can this man provide security? Does he come from a good family? Does he have his shit together? He would have that man-to-man talk with him like, hey, son, where do you see yourself in a couple of years? He would do a lot of the vetting for you. And then your brother, cousin, same thing. They're ensuring. And then also kind of an insurance policy. If you fuck with her, understand that there's men here that are willing to fuck you up for messing with our daughter. Right. So that's very important as well, because then that guy understands real time. There's repercussions to me fucking around with this girl. And then, you know, a lot of girls don't do that. They don't use that male influence in their family to help them. It's actually very productive because let's keep it honest. Your male friends, they're just trying to smash. They don't give a fuck about helping you find a guy. They're just waiting in the cut like, oh, I'm just waiting until she's ready. She hurt and they're going to slide. But you have a brother, a cousin, a dad. They're going to have your best interests at heart for real because they're not trying to smash you. So anyway, that's
true.
And it's free game too.
Yeah.
It's like a foundation when it comes to a male. You start with your family because
Yeah.
you would want somebody that'll be able to be a protector or something.
Right.
Like my dad knows how to fix anything. Why he taught me how to fix something. So why would I depend on another man to fix something if he can't do it himself?
Yeah. Involve your, I would say if you want to date a guy seriously, involve your brother, involve your cousin, involve a male in your family that you know and trust.
They can see what you can't see.
Definitely.
All right,
Facts.
Gwen? Last thoughts, comments on the show.
Oh.
Or a question for Marquette.
No, not really. I don't have any thoughts, no comments.
All right.
Profound. Okay.
What about you,
Moving on.
Y'all know what it is. Issa Chirp Gang. But y'all know I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys reached 500K. You guys know I'll be here for 1 million and above that. But y'all know I love this damn show. I'm gonna keep coming.
You coming to the party?
Of course.
Tomorrow.
Of course. I'm
Tomorrow night.
coming. I did actually have one question. What
Yeah.
makes the idealistic woman for you, since you're a high value man? I've asked them to before.
Mind
but
you, I've
for
never
you-
used I've never used a term.
You're
high value
from a
man.
different city though, so I feel like
Yeah.
Miami be different. So they
Right.
look out for something differently when it comes to Miami women. You're
Right.
not from here, so I feel like it's a lot different
Word.
characteristic wise for
Yeah.
females, because females out here are crazy.
Right.
No offense, 304s.
Ah.
No offense.
No, they really are. You ain't lying.
I think the number one thing is that she can take feedback. And I don't mean that. I'm actually, if you know me on a personal level, I'm not the kind of person that would correct you. I truly believe that you should be able to figure out most things on your own. So I won't even correct you. Like low key, you might see me around somebody, they be mispronouncing my name. You be like, Quet, you ain't gonna like tell them it's Marquette, not Marquette. I won't even correct them because I feel like if they spend enough time around me, they're gonna hear somebody say the name correctly and they will figure it out. So I truly believe in that. I'm not into correcting people. It usually
And if they're
creates
really
bad
smart, they'll
blood.
apologize after they figure it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Common sense.
But all the same, I say a woman who can take feedback, which is to say, like, if a woman wasn't raised with a proper father, I'm not saying she didn't have a father. Sometimes she has a father and her father wasn't a good leader. Like, I don't want to pretend as though all fathers are good fathers and all mothers are good mothers. But if you're not raised with parents who give you discipline, then you can't accept correction. Anytime somebody corrects you or says, hey, that's not the right way, or hey, would you consider doing this, or can you do this a little differently? They flip out, they get angry, they become disagreeable, they start yelling. And that lets you know how your relationship is going to fall apart in the long term. Because when we're happy, everybody's cool, right? Like when y'all smiling, y'all all dressed up, everything's all beautiful. But what you got to figure out with a woman is, how does she handle conflict? How does she handle correction? If she knows how to handle those things, then you know she's going to be solid in the long term. So that's the number one thing that I look for, is like, how do they deal with feedback?
That
That's
was
good.
fire, bro.
Yeah, coachability, man,
Coachable.
is very, very
100%.
important.
I see.
Thoughts on the show? Great as
Yeah.
always. You know, hey, follow me on my Instagram and what's on my bio. You know, check it out and do your thing.
And Twitch, you know.
That's what's on the bio.
Facts, me too. It's about to go down. Totally forgot.
Cool.
I made a whole link tree. You just click it and you figure it out.
Cool. All right, Ellie.
Once again, lovely to be here. However, I will apologize for using the term misogyny incorrectly. Men in the comments. Other than that,
Cool. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you a round of applause on that one, because I can't tell you how many
bitches,
how many dumb chicks we brought on here that just throw that term around, and I tell them, well, can you name that? Can you tell us what that means or whatever? And they're like, no, I don't know the name of it, but it just feels misogynistic, and I'm just like, whatever. So, hey, man, I mean, like I said, here's the thing. I ain't gonna knock you for it, because that's social programming, right? Like a lot of girls throw that term out loosely, and it's like, oh, no one challenges me on it, and it's like, it is what it is. But no, I applaud you for making.
You know what she did?
Thank you.
She took feedback.
Yeah, there you go.
She took feedback. Like there's like we're all going to be wrong at some point.
Yeah.
But if you can take feedback, that's very mature.
Submission right there.
Yeah, man, and being able to admit, hey, I made a mistake here. Let me fix this. So, no, that's lit, man. That's awesome. Questions, comments, concerns from Marquette. You guys got a tech mogul here, man. Like,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, damn.
More
Yeah,
time
go ahead.
millionaire.
But if not, it's fine. But
I mean,
Shout out to Mommy Heat.
it's not even a Heat shirt, by the way.
It
It's a
says
420 shirt.
3.5.
It's Miami 3.5. And it says 420 in the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
See, not a Heat fan, but this is the closest I'll
Wait,
get.
what?
Not a Heat fan. That's the closest she'll get.
All right, next.
Yikes! Exactly why. I mean, with the whole thing when it comes to like relationship and guys and sex, I mean, you got to build a foundation one way or another, friendship or even just acquaintance. You can't just rush into things, because obviously everybody's gonna get the wrong
idea.
Yeah, thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, so yeah, people get the wrong idea if you rush into things and you just don't build a foundation at all. You're just going, blinded.
I had to teach her about the coochie earlier.
Oh, really?
I did. She tried
I
to
really
confront
don't
me
believe
in the
that. I don't believe it, but okay. I
She
understand.
tried to
I'll
confront
Google
me
later.
in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She
so
tried to confront me.
we had a discussion earlier for the people that don't know. We guys, watch the interview with Dale Marquette earlier. It was fucking awesome. You broke down the debate that you had with a woman, right? That had 3 husbands, and she had mentioned she would have sex with her husbands back to back, which was strange, and she would have different semen running around in her, and you were explaining how. Can you give a quick little thing, because I think this is a good important topic.
Well, her thing was she was saying that the coochie don't ever loosen up. She was like, you
must be training
You
that.
said something about vaginal elasticity. That's not true. I was like, nah, love, that is true. Because I said that the woman loses value as she has more kids because it ruins the vaginal elasticity. And she says, what's that?
The kids part, yeah.
Right. That's what I was talking about.
Okay,
But she didn't know that the vagina actually can tear during childbirth. So it'll
I know it could tear. I know that, but I'm saying like the part that I catched on what you were speaking of was the part that you were saying that the vagina just stays wide open. It doesn't
Does
go
not
back
stay
to
wide
a-
open.
Yeah,
it kind of goes back to its little.
It bounces
it's a
right back.
muscle.
Right.
Sometimes
So-
even better. I don't know about after a couple of kids,
So-
but
You said even better? That don't make any sense.
I mean, after
that don't
sex,
make
yeah.
no
The
sense.
more
have a
kids you
penis to
get, the
testify
more
that,
big your
but-
pussy's gonna get. I'm
Thank
just
it's not
saying.
gonna get back
This is my
like tight
spirit
the way
animal.
it
Talk to
was.
him.
Bitch, you got 3 kids, you gonna have a white ass
Pussy,
pussy. It's not gonna be as tight as mine. I'm just being honest.
It's not gonna be like a busted turkey or something. It's just gonna go back. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, like, you know, the pussy goes from this, but if your pussy was like this before childbirth, it'll probably be like this after childbirth.
Right, it's gonna be different.
And then it's gonna be like this after the third one. Okay.
Hey, there's
so-
scars. Scars with plenty of stories.
And
so go ahead, Marquette.
And all I was pointing out is that monogamy is the best thing for a woman, because a man who put kids in your body, you heard me, you carried his kids and they came out and they altered your vagina, not only the feel of it, but the appearance. He can deal with that because his kids did that.
Yeah.
That's his woman. But what is not about to happen is you're not about to have some other guy's kids and bring that loose rat trap over here to me and think I'm gonna deal with it. You heard me? So what I'm telling you is that
men have done that.
Why I gotta be a rat trap?
Hold on, ladies, one at a time, He'll address it.
She says, but men have done that. That's right. And those are the men down here. Those are the men that,
Nah, G.
you know, those are the men that leave you on welfare. Those are the men that have you living in poverty. Those are the men that don't have you living, you know, the best life you could have.
I don't know. Look at Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker.
She has money.
She
birthed out of
She has like 4
Guys, one
kids.
mic at a time.
Kardashian is
And this is
banked up.
this young lady right here is an example of why television and social media is poison.
Yep.
Did she just reference a celebrity as an example of how
Yep.
common people should live?
Definitely.
That's not sensible at all. That's not even reasonable. So I'm not going to respond to that as a result. But what I will say, and it's no disrespect.
Ether.
Yeah.
Issa, stop.
Stop.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
All right, go ahead, Marquette.
What I'm saying as a result is that your man can deal with the effects that his kids have on your body.
There you go.
But a new man is not going to look at that body and be like, oh, I could deal with those stretch marks. Nah, he wants the shorty without the stretch marks. You heard me? He want that new fresh model. And I still got chicks 19, 18 hopping my DMs. You heard me? So I got time, right? So it wouldn't make sense for a chick to come at me talking about like, oh, I got a kid or I got like, you know, ex-husband. Because it's like, oh, so now I got to schedule around your kids and I got to schedule around if you have a babysitter. Why would I inconvenience myself and take on the burdens of another man? I'm not going to take another man's responsibility.
Same thing
That's
with the
silly.
female, though.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to take the burdens of another man's kids.
You shouldn't, but it's not the same thing because we all know that women play a greater role in the child's life.
Yep.
And here's the sad reality about men being dirtbags is you got guys who got babies and you would never know it. Right?
Nah, literally. Like
Right?
some guys, they don't show off all their kids.
Especially
the
Christmas.
Christmas. Like, all of a sudden,
Like,
the whole family.
you are the father.
You are.
All
And
right.
they be celebrating when they ain't the father, right? They be hitting backflips and somersaults. And that's how guys are. So all I'm saying is like, let's live with the reality, which is letting you know, hey, baby, keep them legs closed and don't have guys shooting up the club until you know he the one.
Wear a condom. How about
Because,
that?
like, you know,
I
when
ain't
you have,
said all that, but that'd be the best thing to do, right?
Wrap it up. Wrap
I
it
would
with
say
it.
when you have
Do
one
any of the girls
kid,
on this podcast
you have a chance to still
I
get
do.
a high
You got a
value
kid?
man.
I do.
You do? We have one?
I do.
Yeah.
What,
so
your
she
kid?
knows.
Yeah.
I think
I got a daughter.
The important thing to understand here, ladies, is that if a man has a child with you, right, and this is why I think it's so important. Women need to understand that like a guy stepping out on you having sex with another girl is not the same. Like if a guy has a child with you, right, but he goes out and steps out and fucks another girl, you still have his kid. He's still going to give you a certain level of security he might not give these other bitches. And I think women need to understand that just because a man steps out sexually does not necessarily mean he's stepping out from a provider and security standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have his kid. And it's in your best interest to stay with that man because he's going to be able to love those scars and that less elasticity because it's his children that did it. Versus another man is not going to be accepting of it. And a man that is accepting of it is a guy that you don't want in the first place. That's a 1,000. That the guy that you want is not going to accept that shit. That's the truth. A man that accepts it is probably a guy that wasn't your first choice anyway. You want a man that picks you because he wants to, not because he has to. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
All right, cool.
What about you? Last thoughts?
Or a question or a comment or anything?
I have a question. This was great. You guys all hit like great points and everything. I really don't have a question.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for coming.
Okay, guys. So I know you guys have experienced both ends of the spectrum when it comes to women as far as age is concerned, right? So my question is, do you really think a well-to-do 30-something woman, year-old woman, with her act together, educated, so she has these years behind her, so she's seasoned, experienced, she knows her body, she has all
right, go
Oh, I thought he was serious. I was
No,
saying,
no. Go ahead. Continue on. Marquette, you got this one.
self-love,
You
she's
dirty for that.
exuding love, she's exuding confidence, she's giving you support, she's able to run a business, she's astute. It's really not a all the night is my world. So I mean, just
I wouldn't say
question
she's
for you
not
guys,
a value.
that's all.
I would.
And able to procreate, let's be clear, and also still able to procreate and haven't had kids yet. So she's tight and right. She's ready to go when she finds that, that's.
And just to summarize real quick, because Chris hit the little outro thing real fast. So a woman that's well-to-do, has her money together, has her on point, be able to run multiple businesses, successful, good head on her shoulders, experienced, seasoned. And is there anything else I missed?
But she's 30 something.
But she's 36.
36.
Or 30 something. We'll just say 30 something.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
30
Marquette,
something.
you go ahead and take it, man, because
So I would never say you don't have any value just because of your age. I'm sure there's a lot of value that you have. So let's do this. You don't have any kids?
No.
Okay, you don't have any kids.
No.
You're 22. So you both good-looking black women, and you damn near are a mirror of each other. You got
Right.
the halter
Still have
top,
your
you got your
younger looks,
stomach
you know what
out,
I'm
you got the
saying?
stomach
Could pull
out.
the young and the old guys.
Right. So you guys are like mirrors of each other. You guys have both got a lot of game. Like I heard some tremendous insights from you. You're both good listeners. So now I basically have two women who are great listeners, very intelligent, experienced. And I'm like, great. I'll just take this one because this one has less miles on it. And the thing,
fresh.
right? Well, yes, that fresh water. You heard me, that Fiji. But let me tell you the thing. What I have to fear with you, and I'm not. You could be a perfectly fine person. I'm just talking about on average.
Yes.
Right?
he's talking about older women in general. Ladies, he's not talking about you.
Right.
He's talking about
Speaking
older
of-
women in general
Yes.
in their
Examples.
30s.
My anxiety would be like, okay, this is a ticking time bomb. We're gonna get in a couple months, and then something ugly is gonna come out. And here's why: the average guy is thirsty, right? Like the average guy will do anything to sleep with a woman. The average guy will do anything to have in-home vagina. The average guy will do anything to hold on to a female. You're not a bad-looking woman, right? So my question in the back of my mind is like, why do guys keep passing on her? Like, why for this many years have guys been passing on her? There has to be a reason. Like, she get with the guy. I don't know if she like one guy used to beat her and she like trying to like, I just know there's something there that ain't good, or else she would have been wifed up because guys are shooting shots all day, right? So the question is, why didn't one stick with you? So I'm gonna just line y'all up next to each other. So you guys are exactly the same. This one's younger. She probably hasn't had time for guys to make her have abortions. She hasn't had time for guys to beat on her. She hasn't had time for guys to steal money from her. She just is
Fresh.
less likely to have emotional baggage and scars. So I'm not saying you don't have value, but I'm saying if I had to line y'all up and measure, I'm gonna go right and you're gonna get left. Now, side note, if you wanted to pull up as a second wife, I would say, okay, like let me give you a shot, let me see what's up. But I wouldn't start off with you because I know my first wife is the one that has to bring in the other ones. You understand? Like the first wife has to be the baddest one because she has to have the most confidence, she has to be in the strongest position. So I got to start with this one and then bring you in afterward. And you're more like a backup because I can't be certain of what's under the hood. Now, granted, you could be perfectly fine under the hood, but all the data indicates that's not the case.
Well, I guess generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
Generally
yeah.
speaking,
Yeah.
because I mean, I'm not a battered woman. I've never been in an abusive relationship. I've
Mhm.
actually was in an 8-year relationship, but I left that because I wanted growth. I wanted
See, now
more.
that makes like getting the story makes it a little bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep a man. I mean, young and old, like seriously, like young and younger than me.
Mhm.
And I have to pick up the letter carte blanche. I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's not hard for me to find someone to want to be with me. I
Right.
have to want to be with you because I am of value. I have a net worth. I'm a valuable person. I don't want to get trapped I've gone through that kind of before, and I don't want to be trapped. I want it to make sense, and I want that person to be valuable to me because you're a reflection of me, like that person will be a reflection to you. So
Looking
just
at
wanted
your
to know.
job application, just like an employer would, if you're changing jobs a lot, that's a bad thing. You had an 8-year job, I would say, okay, this looks good on your resume. So that would be a plus. You still ain't gonna be shorty right here.
Right. Well, you know, age wise. Right.
'cause it's a
Absolutely
big gap.
right.
Yeah.
Of course. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, I can't change.
Yeah, but I wouldn't count you out the game. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that women kind of make the issue with is that you attribute your personal worth to how much money you make and your success, which I need women to understand that your attraction, right? We call it here in this side of the internet, your sexual market value is not the same. Your success does not attribute to that. So like what men look for, women look for stability, confidence, and security. Men look for youth, beauty, and fertility. So men select on far different things than women do. And women tend to always say, well, I have the same things that I would want in a man, but men don't necessarily look for those things in a woman. So it's great that you have these traits, but it doesn't necessarily make you more attractive. If I went on a date with you real quick, right? I went on a date with you and I told you, hey, listen, I'm a really well-dressed guy. I got $1 million wardrobe. I got a whole Jordan collection. I got a bunch of Jimmy Choo's, men, by the way, exclusives. I'm fucking dapper. Look at me. Look at my fashion sense. What would you say?
Okay, well, you're a hobnobber. You're a well-dressed guy. Okay, and what else?
Exactly. That's how men feel about your career.
Oh, which is fine because I wouldn't lead with that at all.
Yeah,
anyway.
but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like that's the equivalent. Like when you're saying like, well, I don't get it. Just the same indifference you had to me dressing well. Yeah, it's kind of a plus because it makes you look better, but it doesn't really help me. That's how men look at women that are successful, go-getters, make money, etc. Yes, almost.
I will make one caveat. Myron stated that men are about the beauty of the woman, and I think he's true with the overwhelming number of men. But me, the beauty in terms of long term is no factor at all, because assuming people who say that they live like this have really lived like this, what does it matter for me to have a beautiful wife when I done been everywhere in every country and then took the cream of the crop? Like I didn't done it. Ain't nothing left to do, right? So it's like, what do I need a beautiful woman for? Because after I didn't fucked her for a year, she gonna be average to me anyways, right? So it's not the beauty of her that's going to keep me having sex with her and keep me like enthused. So for me, the hustle is huge. Like I love a woman with hustle. Not that she wants to go out and be an independent CEO, but she wants to hustle on my behalf and make our family name great. When people say MarquettDavon Burton, they know that that means something in the world. You understand? Yeah. When people see my children, they know that those children have exceptional potential. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I remarked about the game that the young lady has and the ability to listen, because that's what I search for. Like, even if she was like a 5 in the face, like I would still give her some airtime, because to me, the game is tremendous to me. But the looks is really nothing. And especially, just side note for a P, you could have a girl who's a good looker, but not a good hooker. Right. You understand? Because she don't know how to get on the good foot and make a trick wanted, right? Mm-hmm. And so you need the woman who knows how to talk, who knows how to finesse, who knows how to enchant the man. And that's all hustle. And that's what I like, because that's a woman that's going to be with you in the long term, because after you're done being on your back with that beautiful woman, you still got to talk to her.
Yeah.
Right.
And the last thing I'll say is just that, it's not that older women, like my biggest thing is just that as an older woman, you can't necessarily compete with younger, more attractive girls, and your money is not going to help you. If anything, it's actually going to hurt you, because the more money and more success you have as a woman, the more doors close. The more success and money you have as a man, the more doors open, because that's that very man you're competing for. You're an entrepreneur. You've reached a certain level of success now. I guarantee you will not tolerate financial inadequacy from a man and lack of leadership and decisiveness. Correct?
Correct.
So you're looking for a very particular man. Mm. The problem is that this particular man isn't necessarily looking for a particular woman that meets your criteria. He's looking for a wide range of women that meet a certain look threshold and a certain compliance threshold. So he's, how do I say this? What he's looking for is more common. What you're looking for is extremely rare.
Right.
So you're almost a victim of your success to a degree, because you're not going to settle. Because I already know you have that boss mentality. You're not going to deal with some bum that lives with his mom and smokes weed every day. You need a certain type of individual of a certain caliber. And the thing that sucks is, so does every other girl. Yeah. And that guy is capable of dating down, whereas you are not. That's why it's not fair for older women that are successful.
And you might want to compete with them also.
Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to be like, well, why am I going to deal with this woman that, makes a lot of money, successful, when I can get a baddie next to me that's what I'm more interested in. Just like me and you on the date, I'm telling you, I'm a really well-dressed guy. I have a huge Jordan collection. You're like, that's cute, but how does that benefit me? That's the same way men look at women that have careers. And it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I've said on this podcast many times, one of the most fucked up things is that women are rarely respected for what they accomplish. They really are. They're more respected for how beautiful they are, their looks, etc. They're not valued for what they create. But that's just the world that we live in. Just like men aren't admired for their looks. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know, are my kids going to be successful?
Bam.
I don't want to know, are you successful? I want to know, are my kids going to be successful?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And low key, I think a lot of guys would trade in your education for cooking skills.
Okay. Yep.
Low key.
Yeah.
I hear
You'll find the guys. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a little tougher than you because you got to compete with girls like her. You got to compete with like younger girls that can get in. Have you been to celebrity parties? Right? I'm sure you've dated a couple.
I ain't even gone. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Can you invite me?
Like, question: have you?
Got you.
No, just out of curiosity, because we're using this example, because you guys are both very attractive, right? One's a little. If you didn't tell me your age, I wouldn't know, right? So, have you been on dates and/or met celebrities, athletes, etc., had access to these types of men?
Yes.
These are the men that you're competing for with her.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all are running the same social circles.
I will say beauty is fleeting though. Like to chime off of what she said, beauty is definitely fleeting. So if you don't have like an intellect to back it up, yeah, you can get in the door,
They'll smash
but are
you.
you going to be invited back?
Yeah, but at one time and then they're done.
Right.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say is that like, look, see like she doesn't have probably the same accolades you do, but she's around the same men. See the difference? Whereas like with us guys, like we ain't gonna get a room with those types of guys unless you're somebody. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. So
I mean, now I do. I'm actually late for an event right now. But yeah.
All right. The first one ends the show. So okay.
I mean,
we'll continue on.
No, but the cameras are.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Too much files being dropped. So any chats that I gotta read?
Yeah,
before?
sure.
Okay, so we got $20. Dre D's. Men, focus on your purpose and goals. Coochie, come with success. Never waste your time on a woman that flake on you. Number one, and done. Women outnumber us substantially, especially in Los Angeles, Miami, New York, etc. At $20, easy eat. Yo, just tuning. Just tuning. Ready to get lit tomorrow. Right, Myron voice. Okay, I'm reloaded. All right. So the guys, do you think you have high standards for women? To a degree. You know what I'm saying? But not things that a lot of girls think that we look at. Fresh, can you read that one?
Mr. Doctor Amazing. There are ancient maps that have been drawn, even in religious books, depicting the earth is flat with a dome over it. There you go.
The
Kirby,
firmament.
$50
The
bucks.
firmament.
Chirp gang. Shout out to Issa for getting 700 followers on Twitch. As for
Yes.
F&E debate, look up the record for flying around the world north to south.
Shout out
Flat
to you,
Earth.
Crib.
Gabriel
Kirby.
Vit, $20 says, first super chat to celebrate my 24th birthday. Question for all the boss babes at the table. If you want a family and career, why chase a career first? My grandma focused on family first, then became an 8-figure woman later on.
Well, that's ingrained in society to tell them to go to school first. You know what I'm saying? Venom, why would anyone think the Earth is flat if all the other planets around really think Earth is the only flat planet? Really? Okay. $25. Anti-Coon. Ladies, always remember actions speak louder than words, but intentions speak louder than actions. Never ignore your intuition. Much love, FNF gang, and safe tomorrow. Peace. All right, cool. We're caught up. Yo, this was a fantastic show. Great panel of lovely ladies, man. Y'all were all very respectful. We had a great discussion. I didn't lose any hair follicles, man. So thank you guys so much.
Good panel.
Yes.
And then tomorrow we got a party, guys. It's gonna be tomorrow at Vendome.
Tomorrow, show up
12. And if you're in VIP, you're welcome to come to the studio beforehand. We have a show before the party.
Yep.
And a
couple of ladies will be in there too.
Yeah, like a pre-party here at the studio. So yeah, there you go.
And Marco, where can the people find you, man?
Oh,
your
yes.
socials.
Thank you. Check me out at patreon.com/thesaintandthecenter. Get some high level game. If you want to check me out on Instagram, I'm at MarquettDavon. That's MarquettDavon.
Bang. And all the ladies, guys, Instagrams are below. You know, give them a follow, check them out, and or send your dick pics because I know you guys are going to do it anyway.
Please don't. I will block you.
I see. No. And we'll catch you guys.
Bro, I've been doing it since I got here, bro. I hate it here.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're going to have a pre-show before the party. Party starts at what time again, Fresh?
12
midnight?
So we should do a show at like 9.
Okay, so we'll do the show at 9 p.m. tomorrow, guys, and the party's going to be at midnight tomorrow. We'll catch you guys over there at Vendome. Peace.
Peace.
All the night is my world. City lights, painted girl.